Hello and welcome everybody to the CivFR Squadron Finals. We're gonna see tonight two amazing teams. We got on one side Freritos de la Vega going towards the other side, the Last Steak Company, and they definitely wanna eat some steak tonight. We're gonna need to see if the steak strikes back and gets a bite out of the brothers. Hello there, Jargonat. Good evening, sir. And oh my God, yes, I was thinking about Fallout. Bro, I have so many thoughts about Fallout. I was actually pestering, I don't think I have another good word about that, pestering Groovy with the details, and he didn't see it yet, and he was like, bro, I want to see it myself. And yes, that's true, I need to contain my thoughts, but it is like, it's unbelievable. I want to put up on the screen over here so you can see what's going on in the draft phase. They did start a little bit earlier, it is what it is. We're trying to synchronize, but sometimes it's impossible. Anyway, left side, we got Last Steak Company. Right side, we got the Freritos de la Vega. Looks like we're gonna have also them already choosing a map. It's going to be Rich Highlands for today, so we do have quite a bit of territory for them to acquire. And let me actually put it up on the screen as quickly as possible. I do want to say also hello to everybody. I did notice signing Dave. Hello there, sir, and welcome. Thank you so much, by the way, for the biddies. Much appreciated, sir. Also, Deep Beasley, thank you so much, sir. Sirs, and I gotta say, Anonymous Gifterman strikes again. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for the 5 dropped. Xipog, also good evening, sir, and welcome. Yes, unfortunate sidetrack of the story from The Witcher, I should say, or the whole feeling of the movie was like, anyway, it is what it is. I did also notice, we do have, give me a second, Tarek Legris, good evening, sir, and welcome. Nemesis, good evening, sir, and welcome. Design Flow, hello there, sir. Talking about those, that game over there. Wait, he said he had 8 cities, max 8 cities on an island, and he did have 2 wonders on that island. Oh my God, that seems like a perfect tropical setup. Also, Lelele, hello there, sir, and glad to see you got into the multiplayer scene, and hopefully you're gonna get through over there over the first few games. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be quite interesting. Definitely challenging. Also, I do wanna see the Gelukshan. Did I say hello there, sir? 4 Englands versus 4 Chinas. Oh my God, yes. We didn't actually get to see a lot of England's lately in the games. Maybe we're gonna see a comeback, and we don't know. VBG has been updated, but I do want to say CivFR Squadrons did start off with 570, and they're gonna remain on 570. We're not gonna have the bonuses that we are used to seeing in the beta in this game. I'm also gonna do a patch notes video probably tomorrow to well, hopefully tomorrow, to talk about all of the changes that got through. I'm pretty sure all of the changes got through from the latest patch notes video that I did on the beta, but we do need to put them in the single video because there were quite a few different changes along the stages of the beta. Project Cisco, also good evening, sir, and welcome. Let me actually scroll up over here. Spare 2, hello there, sir, and welcome. Thank you so much, by the way, D Beasley, for being over here also on YouTube. Much appreciated. And also, hello YouTube, how are you doing, sirs? I do see Sub Noodle, hello there, sir, and welcome. Shano Bardo, hello, sir, how are you doing? Looking forward to a good game indeed. Let's come back quickly to what's going on over here in the chat, in the pick and ban phase. By the looks of it, we do have Cleopatra and goal being taken out by Last Steak Company on the left side. On the right side, we do have Kree and Genghis Mongol being taken out by Freritos de la Vega. Being on Rich Highlands, we're definitely going to be talking about land warfare here. Very unlikely that we're going to see some cannibals smashing cities. We do have also in the other ban phase, and also the first pick of the game. That's a really big flex over there with Ethiopia. I gotta say, and I'm going to talk about it. Just give me a second here. We got Theodora being picked up on from Byzantium leaders on FDLV as a ban. We also had Canada and Australia being taken down from them. On the other side, Last Steak Company is going to take out Gandhi, Chandragupta, both Indian personas, and Kupe is also going to make it up as a last ban from Last Steak Company. While Last Steak Company did actually choose Ethiopia as a first pick, this is a civilization that definitely can get quite a few amazing stuff over there with its face generation. It does get the benefits of converting its faith to culture and science, which is amazing, by the way. We're gonna need to see that bonus played out if he settles the cities on hills. And if I remember correctly, BBG expanded that into hills and resources. If is it luxury resources, or you can settle on any resources? If I remember correctly, it's any resources, but maybe chat over here can actually confirm or deny what I said, because I'm pretty sure you guys are aware. When I had put Matthias asked me why, and Lord Farquhar from Shrek. Lol. Any resource, okay, any resource. Thank you, Cool Whip. Thank you, sir. Okay, so and definitely we're gonna need to see what kind of potential he's gonna have over there. Maybe we're gonna see those Oromos start to smash cities. You never know with Ethiopia. On we also have as a second pick here from Last Day Company, Sejong being taken down, Korea, while on the right side, Freritos de la Vega, it looks like being taken, not taken down, taken. They actually recruited him as a persona. Freritos de la Vega is gonna take out, I don't know what I have without. Is gonna take Rome and Spain as their two leaders. I do have to say, Freritos do seem to go for a little bit more safety over here with civilizations that they are definitely showing up most of the time in our games, and they are doing very well when they're showing up in our games. On the left side, I do want to say I'm already worried with the gold generation on Last Day Company. And why do I say it's a flex on Ethiopia? Because yes, it does have quite a bit of potential, like a lot of potential on the rich highlights map, but it hasn't been played out for quite some time in the competitive scene, and this might be one of those times that they will try out something that might not be as expected. And we do need to see also say how they're gonna get the gold for both of them. I'm pretty sure, yes, okay, sure, you can actually buy with the Grandmaster Chapel, you're gonna buy a lot of your armies, yes, definitely, but you still need the jing to actually pay those armies, right? So we do need to see how the economy is gonna show up here, since they didn't pick any gold generator. I wouldn't call Sejong over here as a gold maker. We do need them to follow up with something that will actually carry them through the mid to late game. Early game, I mean, you can actually make it work with some plantations here and there, with some commerces early on, and so on and so on. You sprinkle them through and you get some gold. On the right, let's actually see the final bans here. We do have on the right side both Persias being taken down. Both personas are not going to be allowed in the game. Neither Cyrus. On the other side, it looks like Vizier has been taken out. Is this Vizier? Oh my god, I still confused it too. I'm pretty sure it's the okay, it is Vizier. Okay, Sultan has that funky hat over there. I don't know how to call this. How do you call this? Is a cap? It's a metal cap or something? How do you call this? What the Sultan has in his on his head? Never watch Civ PvP. Let's go. Woohoo! Let's go. Hello there, sir, and welcome. Are there any leaders that are a must ban in this? A helm? I guess it is a helm, right? But do you call it a helm like this? Doesn't it have like a specific type of, like, you know, I don't know. Like it's still a helm if it has horns, but it's still a helm if it has like shields. Panels, maybe it is. What I don't know. Give me Tokugawa or give me death, kick W. And they changed Sweden to Korea, yes. And they played a little bit. Well, they are giving you Tokugawa. They're actually giving you Tokugawa. And we do have also a question here in the chat. Banner Cruiser, good evening, sir, and welcome. Wanna see Kanuni-san today? Well, we're gonna need to see if Kanuni-san is making his way. Kind of rare to actually see Suleiman over here getting the games. But anyway, I mean, this shows up like with a pretty good roster already. We got Tokugawa alongside Spain and Rome, while on the left side, Last Day Company is gonna need to fix their roster here. They have 2 more Civs to go. They definitely need the gold, and they definitely need something to do more damage. Sejong is definitely gonna get a lot of science. That's pretty good. Wait a second, Scythia? Guys, what are they gonna do with Ethiopia? Is this, wait, Tithe wasn't plus 3 in BBG 570, was it? Wasn't this a change they implemented in the last one in 580, the one that was beta? They changed tithe, so if he can't go tithe either, so what are they gonna do? Rely entirely on Scythia? What's the last ban? The last pick is gonna be Elizabeth. Okay, so that's their goal. They're gonna rely a lot on Elizabeth I to get all of the gold for them. I guess it does have an extra trade road. That's not bad. Well, I guess we're going to need to see how things will appear over here. Elizabeth I is going to be alongside Scythia, Sejong, and Ethiopia. That seems like there's going to be a lot of pressure on Elizabeth I. Anyway, it looks like we're going to have Varangian showing up in the game. I mean, we've seen him in the FFAs. We haven't seen him that much in these team games, which is kind of surprising, but I guess we're going to need to see how things appear over here to develop. FDRV are winning no matter what. Tokugawa. When I look at their picks, I wonder if they had some secret playtesting with the team that's named largely off stream, and with which they are hoping to surprise FDLV. Oh, yeah, it might be Sergey. That I think so. I think it might be what you're saying over there. Definitely they did try out quite a few tests in I'm pretty sure they did a lot of theory crafting over there with the civilizations. We're going to need to see if this is the way to win the game. They are definitely putting out an unusual, I would call it an unusual roster. I cannot say right now without actually taking a look at the land if it works or not. The land, I believe it's going to mark the game. I mean, in the terms that you're going to need to actually have all of those bonuses on last day company allowed to develop, while on the other side I do believe Freritos de la Vega did pick civilizations that are pretty good in most cases. Like you can definitely develop even under pressure, under war, and so on and so forth. Of course, not going to be the same as free simming, but still you're going to have those advantages. Sejong over there, we're seeing him multiple times how he can end up in rare wars against his next door opponents. Ethiopia, pretty strong, I would say, after Grandmaster Chapel. Before that, I'm not sure he's strong enough to actually withstand something like wait, CTA is on his side. I guess we're going to need to see Philip II pick up the frag of taking out, and also it's going to be a sad day if Ethiopia actually gets next to Philip II. It's basically a counter against the civilizations from that use faith, and guess what, with Ethiopia you want a lot of faith. Surprise the opponent and win is a good strategy. Yes, unless you surprise yourself more than the opponent. KW. No Simon Bolivar today. No Simon Bolivar. Yes. Vietnam is neither in the banks nor in the picks. Well, yeah, that's actually quite surprising. But I think wait a second. Is Mount playing? Is Mount playing? So we got oh, that's why there's no Vietnam over here. There's no Mount playing. Wait a second. So we got on one side last day company coming up with Killayad, LDK, Sambro, and Xpli, while on the other side we do have Freritos de la Vega with Bartsake, Phyrsos, Spriggan, and Titiits today. Okay, we got a Neil over here. I don't know who's that. I don't know who that, but anyway, Killayad. Okay, so we do have Killayad on Sejong. He's gonna pick up the first slot here. Second slot is gonna be Titiits with Tokugawa. He played it before. Definitely, we need to see how he experimented with it. Phyrsos with Trajan, and we do have also on the last slot Freezer over here. That's probably somebody else. But they do need to change their names back to their original ones. You see how long it takes, by the way. Really, how long it takes for a lot of the players to actually get back their same names after they went into an anonymous or something, or they changed their names for something. Oh my god, it's unbelievable. I've seen, actually, I think I've seen players stick with other names for like 3 months in a row. Anyway, who's last pick for the last day company? Elizabeth I. They picked up Elizabeth I. Okay, let's actually put up the remap prediction, because I'm pretty sure we're gonna slowly go into the game. Oh, I need to wait a second. I need to actually reconnect. Look at that. I had a really bad 0 MS there. Oh, oops. Okay, so we need to put up that prediction, manage the prediction, start the prediction for how many remaps. 0, 1, 2, 10 minutes. Let's go. Let's put it up on YouTube as well. Also, hello there again, YouTube. How is everybody doing? Let me see what you guys are gonna do about this. How many remaps are we gonna have? 0, 1, or are we gonna have 2? Start the poll. Each team will get one remap token. At 10:10, we're gonna have a pause. They will take a look at the map and they will try to make an informed decision about that remap. And we're going to need to see how they're gonna end up with the maps, how they're gonna end up with the neighborhood, how they're gonna have those strategic resources to feast on. I do want to come back a little bit to Fallout. One of the things that I can say without actually revealing much of course, the storyline and what you're gonna see in the game, in the series anyway. I've played Fallout from like the first version 1 to 4, and I played also a little bit of 76. Didn't really like 76 because it didn't feel like an improvement over 4, and neither was like 4 over others. But anyway, it's amazing that they actually managed to recreate that universe. This is what I find amazing. There was a lot of attention to detail, and there was also, if you have followed the Fallout series, you would see a certain irony that's being used most of the time, and a certain comedy, dark comedy, that's also being used in the series. Well, exactly those parts went into the movie, and it is into the movie series, and it is amazing how they all integrate with I would say a new spin to the story. It does feel like it has some parts of the storyline that you're gonna have in the Fallout 4 series, but it definitely feels like they actually went a little bit sideways with some other storylines over there. They're trying, I'm guessing they're trying to build a universe around it and expand it a little bit more than the game, which is kind of amazing. Yeah, kind of amazing. Okay, I think that's about my rant about Fallout. This is it. If you want to see it, I think it is on Prime, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, yeah, it sounds amazing. It does sound amazing. Yes. Okay. Wait, why is Vegeta picking Chandra Gupta? Why? Oh my God, he's a Gupta in his heart. He's a very much Gupta in his heart. There we go. He switched Harald Hardrada, the Varangian. Okay, we got LDK actually picking up Sejong here. Looks like Titiits, Tokugawa, Phyrsos, Trajan. Sambro is going to be with Elizabeth Vegeta on Harald Hardrada Varangian. Toku is the best. Hello there, Eddie Coffin. Good evening, sir. I'm going to transmit my hellos to Athena as well. She's, well, she's trying. I mean, we're trying to keep her happy. Yes. Yes, yeah. If it wasn't bad enough that she has that leg over there, she's also in heat.
Now begins your greatest quest.
Yeah, that's a very weird combination. Anyway, let's see what's going on over here in the game. In the game, this is the moment we need to ask the stream: left or right? We go left. We take a look at the civilization starting from Freezer over there with Spain, or we're gonna take a look at the civilization starting with LDK on Sejong on the right side. Cool Whip is already telling us left it is. We got Freezer over here. Let's actually take a look. Where did Monsieur Philippe end up? Where is his capital? No, this is Norway. This is Scythia. This is England. Oh my God, we got them in a row. And this is Rome. That means we should actually have Spain in the southern district, in southern quarter. Yes. Now it looks like we got Freezer over here, Spain in the Gulf of Valencia with a few bananas, quite a few bananas, not very good bananas, but they're still bananas. It looks like these bananas don't have that extra production on them. Kind of looks like they make some men actually weaker than powerful. Well, and we're gonna need to see him try to get those plantations improved to grow those muscles for the big men. And while we do have him also with an instant style, I'm actually quite curious if he is gonna try to go for that irrigation very quickly here. Doesn't look like he's gonna have amazing tiles to work unless he's actually going to get those plantations improved. Well, and when I say amazing, they're still going to lack a production point. I do see him also benefiting from quite a few tiles to expand to the west, to the southwest on this sliver of land, and on the east side. Wouldn't be surprising me if he's going to go for something like City Patron Goddess, God of War and Plunder, or trying to get those God of War, God of the Sea points production on his resources. Looking next, we do have Varangian, which was over here somewhere. There we go. We got Nidaros to the northwest, and it looks like Varangian is gonna have a very close encounter with Scythia to his east. That's also another something. We do have Spain to the direct south of Scythia, and it does look like he's not gonna have an easy trading partner to work with. LDK is gonna be on his east, another opponent over here. So yeah, it looks looks like Spain not gonna have a very good time here by himself, especially since he's gonna have Tokugawa on the west side. Man, this guy is gonna need to go internals all game long. Looks like Nidaros is gonna have his 2-2 base with his 3 tens for a scout, has 2 horses to work with, and a pretty good holy site here. I'm pretty sure he's opening up astrology and going for that holy site on the horse style over there. Wouldn't say it otherwise. That's what, a +4 over here, 1, 2, 3, and a 4 from the 2 forest styles. Now we do have him also with another city that he can place on the right style. Wouldn't recommend that. Doesn't seem like the extra food is gonna make up for the lack of production. Definitely can go east and north to try to get some more other cities, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna have more amenities here, especially with this continent split to the west side. He's gonna get to grab some citrus and some coffee from this white America continent on his west. He's on the Laurentia continent right now. Looking at his, of course, neighborhood, Scythia on his east side and west side, does look like he's gonna have Rome. The Rome is gonna be an ally. Not that it will matter that much, but of course we're gonna need to see them try to trade on the land. It might be a possibility for him to get one of his cities on the same coast as Rome and try to get those trade routes going for them. This is gonna be quite nice for Varangian Norway. Looking at the Phyrsos next up on the west side, he did have, this is kind of a weird adjacency for rivers, not gonna lie. Anyway, he's gonna have the right style to boost him up, grow his capital very quickly. He's also gonna have a 3-2 banana over here to get some extra food to the southeast. Wouldn't surprise me if he's gonna ask for the gold to get that 1-3 tile so he can balance out the extra food from the rice tile with the extra production from the plains hill. We're gonna need to see him also settle quite a few cities here, but I would imagine he's gonna go inland and not stay that much on the coast. Doesn't really seem it's worth to actually lose that extra housing when you don't really want to go for harbors, you know. I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to go campus commercials here somewhere, some form or another. Well, let's actually take a look at the last one here from Last Take Company, Freritos de la Vega. Sorry, this was Freritos de la Vega. Titiits, and funny enough, I was saying that as I was reading FDLV, Kick W. Anyway, Titiits is coming up with scouting 2 turns, and yes, I do see he's gonna have a 2-2 base. He does have one of these huts to the north over there next to the mountains, and I see his Sea of Japan is not that big. What he can definitely do is get that Matterhorn to the east side and definitely settle quite a few cities on the west as well as the southeast. This is a pretty, I would say, peaceful land for him. Like to the north he's gonna have an ally, northwestern ally. East side he's gonna have Spain over here, which is another ally, but I'm pretty sure he's not gonna be that fond of trading to them. Of course, those internal trade routes of Japan are just amazing. Why would you give those up, especially with so many penalties? Anyway, moving forward, we do need to see what's going on here. We do have Ethiopia, Menelik II, and it looks like he's gonna have his 2-2 base without that many 2-2s around him. He did have the extra food from the sheep tile, and I do notice he's gonna go builder here. He's going builder first here. Interesting. And he probably bought that 2-2 tile, because I'm pretty sure the city just grew into a maze. Wow, that's some nice prioritization over there. They wanted the corn, man. They wanted the corn. Bebes Menelik Sanadin original stuff tonight. Yeah, what map is this? White Boy, hello there, sir, and welcome. This is the Rich Highlands map. It does have more resources overall, and we're gonna see quite a few of them getting improved here soon. Well, I do see they bought Ethiopia over here a scout. I gotta say Ethiopia is close to Rome, and we're gonna need to see them trade the horns over here, or I should say lock horns for quite some time in the game. If this is gonna be the map, now we do need to move forward towards Scythia to see his spawn over here, because it looks like we're going fast through these turns. 6 turns to get a settler. He does have reef tile to the northeast, giving him access to a +3/+3 if he wants to. Campus, I mean, west side, some of these I would say one-tile lakes that he could go and grab so he can get closer to Norway. I'm actually quite curious if he's going to prioritize trying to go towards the south or the west. It does seem like he's going to have a lot of hills regardless of his decision over here. Those are quite a few obstacles that he's going to need to go through. Well, good thing is enough fresh water to actually settle quite a few cities, enough pastures to get those bonuses towards Squadrons, and we're going to need to see him try to get as many as possible around his territory to benefit from the extra food, from the extra food, extra faith, and extra production. And the extra gold, not to mention. Why 3 naval civs in a team on Highlands? Well, that's a very good question. I cannot, they know something. Yeah, I cannot really say anything about this, right? I cannot easily answer that question, Circus. You caught me. I cannot easily answer that question. It's Rich Highlands. I guess it comes to on the same tone that everybody was saying earlier. Well, everybody, some people were saying earlier in the chat. Why not for England? For England, that sounds amazing, right? For England, but they no, they actually went for quite a combination over here. Tokugawa with Harald, and Philip II. Of course, all of these land civilizations, I'm pretty sure they're more than capable of withstanding their own on the land. And we're going to need to see them use their bonuses over here to generate the gold. Let's take a look at one more turn on Scythia. Okay, he's discovering something to the west, but it doesn't look like he's going to discover Norwegian territory to the west. Elizabeth I. Where is Elizabeth? East of Scythia. They could trade at some point, unless Elizabeth gets greedy and wants everything. A pretty good second settle over here on the Krakatoa Wonder on the west side. He does see it, and I'm pretty sure he's going to put a city there as quickly as possible. Not, you don't want to really waste this 4-2-2 tile over here, no? And get the extra culture from the J-tile, get an extra amenity. He does have some wells also to improve in the water, and I'm pretty sure going for those bonus resources next, well, I should say coastal resources is going to be important part of his opener. He's getting that settler out in one turn, and well, I guess we're going to need to see his continent if he does have more amenities here. Looks like Kazakhstan to the east side is going to give him another 4 amenities that he could benefit from. He's significantly far away from everybody, right? In the south he has Korea, that's going to be one of his allies. We do have to the southeast also Ethiopia over here, that's another one of his allies, and it looks like he's going to be protected by Scythia on the west side. So I'm guessing Sambrov is going to be the free simmer of Last Take Company this game, this turn around, because most of everybody else is going to have at least one neighbor that they will need to take care of. Now we do need to see also Sejong, what is his spawn looking like? Okay, I mean that's pretty good. Just you know, casual highland stuff. We got pretty good heals all over the place, so he can get his Sejons improved. Pretty good +5 for healer JCC over here. Another one over here. Yeah, another one over here. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Very sexy London second city. Yes, it is. Can someone be on the naval spawn if they pick 8 naval civs on the Rich Highlands? I don't think so. I don't think it allows you to do that. I don't think BBS allows you to do that. It's still gonna put you on a 1 tile lake or something, and it considers relatively cold, or it's gonna say it's coastal. I mean, they will have to compete for elements if in their own team, and animals don't even do anything, while merchants could be useful. That is true, and we might actually see quite a few of these civilizations go commercials and just bypass harbors, especially if they don't have half-coast harbors. So, for example, Spain over here might just bypass this, but we're going to need to see. We're going to need to see if and how they're going to choose to do this. I'm pretty sure. Oh, wait a second, we just have a remap. So it looks like they're not that fond of having these civilizations in a war environment over here. Okay, some of these civilizations. Ethiopia was not aggressive enough. I don't think they even saw each other. Wait, they didn't even see each other. They didn't met each other. They just see this. And that's it, right? It was basically an east versus west, and that's about it. Yeah. No easy trade possibilities. I guess there were some trade possibilities, but no easy ones. 0 remaps on this map usually. Well, it looks like we got 1 remap. This is 1 remap. So everyone remap, right? Yes, this is everybody remapping. It's a 1 remap. They both use the remap token, so that's it. Whatever map is gonna be generated right now, they won't have the opportunity at turn 10 to say, can we try another one, please? I mean, can we roll another one? My ivory in my city is not as big as I wanted, you know? Please? Hey, I got a hut. Why didn't I get a builder? Can we relobby until we get a builder, please? Check. Anyway, that means also we can actually finish this up. Let me finish the prediction, choose an outcome. One remap was the choice for today, and we can actually do this on YouTube really quickly. And it looks like YouTube nailed this, by the way. Most of YouTube, 64% said yes, this is gonna go to one remap and one remap only. And it was one remap by the looks of it. We're just waiting for everybody to rejoin, and we're gonna have Liege over here resync and get into the games pretty soon. I can actually put up also the team labels. On the left side, we got FDLV. That's going to be Freritos de la Vega. On the right side, we do have LSC. And funnily enough, I actually had it from the days before. That's quite cool. Nice. Okay, both main, this pony is even more cursed. Menelik and Scythia near the big seas. Let's actually see. Okay, so left or right? Right? Wait, wow, D Beasley knows. Okay, we go right. We go right. Let's actually take a look at LDK. Where is LDK? We got LDK over here with the city of Seoul getting his scout out in 3 turns. By the looks of it, he's also going to have a settle on the Mercury to the north if he wants it. Pretty good hills to get those Sewans on. I'm actually quite curious how he's going to try to get all of his setup going. But with quite a few cities in the south and in the north to go for, this kind of looks like good land to sim for him. He's also going to have Scythia to the northwest. That's going to be an ally. Spain to the southwest. That's an opponent. Not easy for Spain to actually get around this and get to him, so I'm pretty sure they're not gonna entertain a war at the beginning. He does have Harald Varangian to the southeast to worry about, and we're going to need to see also how they're gonna try to get their cities closer to each other through this kind of non-freshwater environment. Ekil is gonna provide some, but that's about it. Looking at Seoul, he does have his iron tile to the south in the second ring, and I do notice he's gonna have his horses very far away in the third ring to the northeast. That's gonna unfortunately require quite a bit of gold if he doesn't get a city there closer, probably on the Tiki Hut. That looks like a very good city, right? The 232 bananas, he's gonna have that horse a little bit closer and just keep going, building those Sewans everyone. Now we do need to take a look also on Elizabeth I. Let's see, London getting his 2-2 base. He has a scout coming up in 3 turns. Fish tile, 3-1-1 in the seas to get the extra food, but not going for it immediately. He's gonna need to get that celestial navigation boost if he's gonna go for his harbors, and I think so. I think he is going for it. Definitely, I see him discovering sailing, so he's gonna get to put those builders in the water and build some boats. We do have him also with a decent amount of fresh water here right next to the coast in the Celtic Sea. There are rivers that are 1 tile away from the water, giving him the fresh food, the fresh water adjacency that he desperately needs, getting those housing points in there. And well, I do see also some interesting mountains for his campuses. Wouldn't really call this amazing, but he has some +3s, +4s right here and there that could get a little bit better if he's gonna work it. Looking at his strategics though, we do have forces quite far away in the third ring again, and I'm thinking right now Last Day Company should actually be careful with how many horses they're actually gonna need, because this doesn't seem like it's gonna be easy for them to improve. Well, we're gonna need to see where those extra cities are going, and if they are on point with getting those resources on time. Looking at also his iron tile, that's gonna be much easier to acquire. Second ring on the east, that city will probably grow into it at some point anyway. Looking at Tomyris here next, and we do have him to the northeast of Elizabeth I, and I do want to say it does look like Tomyris, first of all, is going to be a bit too close to friends here, not really close to opponents. Well, he's going to have Spain in the south to go against, and looking at Freezer over here, well, he might not like this. We do have Scythia with the option to actually build a highway of cities that could connect actually to the Spanish borders here. He can use this to puzzle jump his units towards the south here using roads. We're going to need to see how he's going to try to get his advantages from the land. He definitely has a lot of pastures in the capital to make him want to sim quite a bit. Look at those 3 horses. What is this? Look at those 2 kurgans over there. Oh my god, like 3 and 3. And then another 2, and then another 2, and I see another 2. And what is with all of these kurgans, man? Wow, Scythia. I mean, yeah, he can sim. What do you mean? Yeah, we've seen him sim in the Anonymous. We've seen him. It was so close to get a victory, but then Matthias Corvinus happened, man. Matthias Corvinus with his big bada boom tanky tanks. Well, we do have City also getting his builder out quite quickly, and by the looks of it, he's gonna want to get those pashers and the Kurgan down also as quickly as possible. He has an iron tile right next to the capital. He's not gonna need to worry about that. Reef tile that will give him some adjacency towards campuses. Wouldn't really say he's gonna be that impressed with it. We do have another settler in 5 turns, and there's definitely a lot of territory to cover. I wouldn't really say this is amazing for him to go to the east, but definitely is much better to go to the southwest to benefit from all of those very, very good times without needing improvements. We do need to see how he's gonna try to place everything down here, and I don't know, maybe we're gonna see a very interesting weirdish Lady of the Reeds and Marshes Etemenanki combination of a city somewhere. I mean, if he has the chance, why not? Cynthia, oh, my teammates won't allow me to use Tokugawa. Really? Why not Tokugawa, man? It's a very noticeable character trait. Wait, there might be Harald and not Tommy. If so, Toku is completely free sim. I didn't actually get to Tokugawa. We're gonna get to Tokugawa. Looking at Ethiopia here, so we can finish last day company. Ethiopia is to the northwest of England, of Elizabeth I, and I do see Addis Ababa is gonna be coastal. What? I mean, sure, okay, we can play coastal if you want. We got him with a pretty good campus over here to the west side with 2 reef tiles in one of those mountains. I do see his freshwater adjacency is probably going to be allowing him to get quite a few cities to the southwest, south, and the east side here. Mount Vesuvius is going to be, unfortunately, non-freshwater for him. And I do see Nalanda is going to be a city on the coast, but with only a single tile to attack it in. That's not going to be that easy to actually punch through. We do have him also benefiting from iron in the capital city of Addis Ababa. He does have forces very far away. Again, a nation with very far away forces. This is the 3rd one. It's only Scythia that has a lot of forces. His allies just don't have them easy to acquire. Anyway, we do need to see what and how it's gonna happen here in the game. I do notice Tokugawa on the other side. Okay, now we're talking about Toku. Where is Tokugawa? Tokugawa is in a corner. Oh my god, oh, look at these second settles, man. I think he's very happy. I think Titiits right now, he's very happy. He's probably drooling at this land here. Hello there, Alex 2005, and good evening, sir. Also, Nemesis was saying, imagine Civ7 gets delayed and we get another leader pass. Woo! I mean, yeah, I can't discount anything right now. Konstantin, hello there, sir, and welcome. Are people blind? They just can't look at the small text on the leader. Every city contains team names. Yeah, sometimes, Konstantin, sometimes, but I would prefer to have it there. You would be surprised how many people ask me what map this is. Hello there, Urek, and good evening, sir. It is what it is. I mean, you know, sometimes even when I'm going on a stream, I'm not going to read every little bit of information, and I'm just going to go for the easiest, how do you call it, easiest method. Ask a question, right? You're like, oh, what is that name? What is that game? How can I do that? Isn't that what's happening to you? Also, like a lot of you, don't you do the same thing? You just, you know, at some point you watch a stream, you are confused about something and you ask a question. Even if it is like extremely minor, you're just still, that's the first reaction, right? I'm gonna need you to tell me who to bet on. yeah, well, small soldiers, hello there, sir. Scythia will carry. Okay. Anyway, let's come back to the game here. Titiits is gonna get this volcano to the northwest to definitely settle at some point. He wants the east Lake Victoria settled, and by the looks of it, whoa, he didn't actually meet it? Does he know? He knows, so he knows. Okay, by the looks of it, he's gonna go for the production. Okay, never mind. I stand corrected. We do have him actually bypassing this marble settle, probably for the lack of food, going for the fertile to the north. Wants to be closer there, and of course he's gonna have the same seas as Tokyo there in the Gengai Sea. We definitely have him with quite a few chops and 1-3 tiles to work. I wouldn't really say there's a lot more food than we have here, but sure, okay, we can work with that. And of course we're gonna need to see what Titiits is gonna do with putting down his cities, since he's gonna have, check this out, let's actually see, Titiits east side, he's gonna have Elizabeth I, boom, one opponent. Northeast, Menelik, another opponent, he needs to take him down. He even met one of the Ethiopian warriors, just bypassed him in a forest, and these guys were very angry at his own warriors, and he definitely, Tokugawa, got the message. This spells doom. Ethiopian warriors trying to cut him off. Another message that you need not pass. And we do need to see how Titiits is gonna try to get his vision over his opponent's cities. We do have also Rome to the northwest. That's gonna be his ally. That's not bad. And Norway to the west side, another one of his allies. Looking at his strategic resources, he does have an iron tile that's 3 tiles out to the southwest. That's very, very, very expensive. And I do see his horses are going to be also quite expensive, 3 tiles out on the east. Well, let's actually see here. He doesn't have any resources, and by the looks of it, well, it would have been easier to actually settle the marble. But anyway, we do have another very good city to the southeast next to the fertile, and to be honest, all of his 4 settlers, like 1, 2, 3, 4 cities, including the capital, are pretty strong. Wait, can he even settle that? Wait, he can't settle this. He won't be able to settle this side if he settles this side. Especially if he settles next to the fertile, right? It's too close to Tokyo if he on this tile, and too close on this tile to this other city. Oh well, I guess he's gonna go for the eastern settles, 1 and 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3. This one will require a lot of builder charges. I'm not really mentioning this because I don't like this kind of poop. This very big poop. It is what it is. It is a bad Norway, and it's not. What do you mean it's not bad Norway? It's good Norway. It's a good Norway. Why did they pick Norway in highlights? Isn't Norway good for early warfare? Not only early warfare, actually. Did you pump your head? Toku is free sim. Toku is not really free sim. He has Ethiopia, and we don't know what Ethiopia is gonna do with his big stick. We need to find out. We're gonna need to see. Okay, there we go. He actually, Kyoto has been settled over here across the river. He's gonna be placed next to that volcano that can explode. It's unbelievable what's happening with the volcanoes in this game. It's like they know. They will fight each other. Imagine in my hometown there is a floodplain right now. The river goes 11 meters above 11 meters. My governor refused to build a Temenanki. Oh, that's just. Did at least did he give you a bath, at least a great bath, at least, you know, like that's the least he can do, right? Build you a bath. Japan gets fire gardens into monumentality and goes woo. Alex 2005. I was thinking the same thing. This Norway is just a Hungary cosplayer. Well, we're gonna need to see how Norway is gonna use his powers, his mental abilities on the city-states. We do need to take a look at Trajan here. We do have him getting his settler out. That's his 3rd city popping out, and he's going for builder next. I would assume he's gonna get that irrigation boost and improving his marble tile. Not to mention that reef fish, which definitely needs some improvement. I just noticed how much marble he has. He's on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 quarries that he could get throughout his territory. And I don't think I even counted these ones. Or these. Yeah, this whole side, I don't think I counted. Oh my god, I mean, there's no other choice. Is there another choice than stone circles here? Is there any other choice? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna make Pikachu face if he's gonna pick something else. I'm definitely gonna make Pikachu face. Man, you know what I need to do? I need to get definitely some different. Maybe you can give me some suggestions, but something I can actually buy from Romania with some different hats whenever I make one of these predictions, and you know, one hat for actually getting it done, and one hat for being Pikachu. He has stones, he has stonks. Yeah. Well, it looks like we got Magnus here going in 4 turns in the city of Rome. He's gonna go for those builders, going for the extra bananas to the southeast of his capital, and I do notice he's starting to explore his territory here. Well, he's gonna have an ally southeast, an ally southwest, but an opponent to the west side. That's gonna be Korea, somewhere around here. By the looks of it, we got a Korean settler that's actually quite far away, and of course Ethiopia to the east side. That is gonna be again quite far away for him to go for. I wouldn't be expecting. I wouldn't hold my breath for early warfare on this map anytime soon. Looking at his strategics, that Arental does look like very far away in the third ring, while he has another one in the north of Kume in the second ring. I'm pretty sure he's going to need to get a builder and bronze working to improve it. Not to mention, I do see horses to the southwest of Rome. Again, 3 rings out. Very expensive. No horses in Kume. Looking at Harald over here, we got Vegeta putting down his holy sites, and he does have a +3 over here with a +2 next to Nidaros. And I do notice he's gonna have a few reef tiles over here to get some stuff done. Wait, stuff happened over here. What's the win channel points if you make the correct prediction? What? Whoa! Thank you so much, Cisco. I just noticed. Thank you. I was just seeing with my, like peripheral vision. I was seeing colors on my screen, and I was like, "What is going on?" Sergey also saw position-wise. Celeste Company are pretty grouped up, with Spain in the middle. Yes, Spain is kind of with. I guess we're going to need to see what's going to happen over here, if he's going to be a wrecking ball as he needs to be or not. Looking at Harald, right? Let's see. He's gonna get some extra culture from the city of Salzburg on a marble tile. I do notice his third city is soon gonna go somewhere, and my question is where. I would imagine he's actually gonna go towards the north over here somewhere, but it's gonna take him a little time to get on those hills and plant a city, and without fresh water. Well, he's still gonna have interesting holy sites to make use of, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna get an interesting religion for us to take a look at. Right now, of course, lacking the culture because he didn't actually get his monuments built. Not to mention, he does have Earth Goddess already as a pantheon acquired. That means he's going to get a lot of free faith coming up from his land over here. All of this breathtaking and charming appeal tiles are going to give him 1 extra point of faith. We do have him also finishing up that splendid holy site, and I wouldn't be surprised if he's going to get his golden age anyway here. 15 production though, not a lot of production, but I guess neither is LDK very productive. We got Freezer also. Let's see, Spain to the far west of Nidaros. By the way, Norway is gonna have an opponent in the face of Korea, while I do notice Spain is getting invaded by a Scythian warrior. I mean, this guy is just here for the beers. Don't mind him, he's gonna be friendly. We got Valencia also getting those traders going. I would assume he's gonna work internals. Doesn't seem like he actually managed to put it on another continent. That's gonna be a bit of a whack. And of course he didn't want the extra housing over there in that city center, not move too much to get on the other continent. And while he is going for his monuments right now, I do see new builders coming out from his cities. He did manage to get a city next to Cerro do Potosi, which is also giving him access to some coffee tiles to improve as extra amenities, not to mention those 3 tiles of Cerro do Potosi that will give him the extra nice and juicy gold. Well, I do notice Spain is trying to fend off the Scythian warrior, mirroring him across the river. He's watching. He's definitely watching the Scythian warrior. What is he gonna do? And we've seen how much it matters that you do try to put pressure on your opponents from the beginning stage of the game, and you do try to slow them down when it comes to them putting down cities and getting trade routes worked and so on and so forth. For example, over here we do see that England is also going to get his third city to the south, and I gotta say, I was thinking, well, what did happen over here? He was kind of late on this, wasn't he? He was very late on this, very late. Spain split north-south. North-south. This is not good for him. Also, Alex 2005 says a game against yourself doesn't really work. What ends up happening is that you never get punished on your oversights because the other player, you didn't see them either for obvious reasons. I do want to also mention, alongside what Alex 2005 said, it is very good to have competitions that transcend communities, that unite communities, because usually what happens in a single community, the meta gets quite a bit stale because the players do manage to learn from each other very quickly, and they do tend to go for the same ways, while having multiple communities develop their own tournaments and develop their own styles actually makes everybody better in the whole other communities, because they do get the opportunity to try their strategies against other very good strategies that developed somewhere else. And it is amazing to actually see this happen. Attempting different strategies. Sorry, probably won't be chatting. My computer is acting up. I'm sorry to hear that, Guzankibo. And hello there, sir. Good evening. Good evening. Well, I do notice Norway over here does have a Korean scout trying to get to his settler. Of course, that scout doesn't have a promotion, but it's getting there. It's getting there. He's one step closer. Look at that. He's trying to get in there. And we do need to see if Norway is just going to put his city where he is, or is going to keep on going towards the north. Looking at what's going on here, we do have actually so many units coming out against Spain. We do have some builders also getting out of his cities, and Scythia does have a level 1 scout. That's an alpine scout. He can climb on hills much faster. And taking a look at his warrior here, he didn't actually get to the trader. He didn't get to feast on the trading post here. Well, I do notice also England is putting two more scouts to this, and we're going to need to see if they do manage to actually create a lot of discomfort for Spain, since these civilizations are very close to each other. Remember what I was mentioning earlier? This is probably the worst case scenario for Aztec Company. This is their gold maker, their gold shaker, their gold generator, the bank of the team in a frontline situation, and somebody else is going to need to pick up the flag to generate the gold for them. Yes, they have, okay, Sejong, Scythia, and Ethiopia. That's it. 3. What do we do now? I think the biggest question is, what do you do against this? Who is gonna be the one that's gonna pick up all of that gold generation? He generates some gold, yes, I mean, you're not wrong. He definitely generates some gold. Is it gonna be enough gold? Because we're gonna need to be talking about hundreds of points of gold, right? Anyway, I guess I'm gonna leave that question open in the chat here. We got some more pantheons. Religious idols is gonna be Ethiopia's pick, and yes, he's gonna get the extra faith from all of these. Oh my god, this is just beautiful. Look at all of these Mercury tiles improve for him. He's getting those 4 faith tiles of 4 faith points, because of course he's Ethiopian, getting one more, the 3 gold points, and of course the science of the Mercury. He's also gonna have, well, some iron tiles there to the northeast to improve. Not a lot more of these Mercury tiles, to be honest. I was expecting him to actually benefit from a few more, but anyway, that's anyway 12 faith that he's getting right there from that resource, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to settle next to others when he gets the opportunity. Well, looking at let's see, Tokugawa opening up commercials, guys. Tokugawa opening up commercials. He's just gonna be like, what, harbors? I haven't seen no harbors. What, you think if I'm Japan, my name spells harbors? No, it is not. I am gonna contest the merchants, and that is exactly the correct way, right? Roman gold for Freritos de la Vega. Ethiopia needs to leave Toku alone and make gold. Yeah, Ethiopia over here. Not as easy as you might think. Not as easy as you might think. We'll see how this develops, especially with Tokugawa getting his commercials, getting those traders pretty soon. I do see him building them quite quickly. He did manage to get Yokohama on that 2-1 tile next to Lake Victoria. Got, of course, those era score points. Not that it matters that much right now. Has very good production in his second and third series, while in the capital I do see him quite lacking, actually. He has a lot of 2-2s, but definitely is not the same quality as having 3-3s and 2-3-1s. Worked very easily for the city of Kyoto. I would say at the end he will put a harbor in Tokyo to get the bonus. What was Ethiopia's UU country? The Oromo. Ethiopia's UU. But yes, they are really well known for making gold. Any holy site civilization is not really gold generator. Anyway, let's move forward and take a look here. Scythia went for God of Craftsman, getting the extra production on these horse hands. 3-3-1. So look at the Kurgans, man. 2-4-3-5s immediately. Really? And he's gonna get another one here. Well, I guess that's gonna have one more production and one more faith, right? It's gonna be 4 faith, not 5 faith. Oh my, okay, I guess this is gonna be, guys, he's getting 4 cities already. I think this is Scythia on steroids. Scythia on steroids. We got him using Moksha there in the city of Kuloba. Of course, we are 10-25, so we got a little bit more time to take a look at the pantheons. Divine Spark for Korea. We do have Varangian going for Earth Goddess, yes, earlier. We did see him actually put his city Alasund on the corner, and he's gonna get another holy site here. This is gonna be very good adjacency, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna go harbors for his harbors. I mean, harbor here, and that's gonna be very, very big for those holy sites are giving him the extra adjacency towards harbors. He's also picking probably the first prophet of the game. Yeah, he's the first one to actually get a prophet, and we're going to need to see what kind of religion is he gonna go for. Right now, he does have a decent amount of faith generation. He's on 36 faith a turn, and he still has quite a few holy sites to build. But I think that's actually faith from a project. I don't think that's actually his faith per turn, to be honest. Let me actually take a look. Norway, yes, he did get a project, so he's probably like 20 something faith a turn right now. Let's see Rome. What did he pick? Stone circle. I mean, it makes total sense over here to pick stone circles. Like, look at this capital, man. 2, 3, 1, 1 tiles next to the city of Kume, getting that 4th settler going quickly. Oh my god, that's just beautiful. I still see he didn't actually get his farm improved over here on the right tile. Maybe he has other plans for it, but I do see him going for either a honey tile or one of those wheat tiles to improve. Is he getting the boost for irrigation, or somebody else is getting the boost for irrigation? I guess we'll see. There is another builder coming up from Rome, so you know, anything can happen. Those are 2 strong choppers on the right style anyway. We do have him also putting his Gavaron Plaza in between the forests here. We do need to see how he's going to try to use that adjacency, but in the meantime, I don't think he's fond of discovering bronze working to chop all of these rainforest tiles and be happy about it. Anyway, moving forward, let's actually see Ethiopia. He did go for religious side. Let's see. Yes, Toku didn't go for something, right? He still needs to pick up a pantheon. Is Toku making any faith? He's not making any faith, boys. He's not making any. He doesn't care about a pantheon. He's like, nah, no, yeah, it's fine. I can do this. I can do this without, you know, I'm gonna be big. I'm gonna be strong. We're gonna take out opponents. No problem. No problem. You'll see. You'll see. Probably just Coral Lay or Coral Pilgrim. Big Ben, hello there, sir, and welcome. It is Coral with itinerant preachers. He's gonna get his religion to spread 30% cities further away. Interesting. Interesting that we have the spreading of religion over here instead of any other bonus for Harald. Interesting. He wants to spread his religion faster. Maybe, I guess we're gonna need to see what kind of follow-up is he gonna have on his religion. We need to take a look at the city-states really quickly with Zanzibar, Mogadishu, Hunza, and Cahokia for the trade bonuses. We do have a decent amount of bonuses towards commercials and harbors, while I do notice Valletta and Kabul are going to be providing the military bonuses. We do also have Anshan and Nalanda for the science bonus. I do also notice Hong Kong with Buenos Aires will be providing the industrial benefits, while Kandy is going to be the only one for religious benefits. We got also culture city-state here, Antananarivo, that's going to be to the northeast of Korea. Talking about Korea here, he did start to put down his Sewans in quite a few places. He has the same problem as Rome. He does need the bronze working to actually chop all of these. And I do see LDK is going to go for horseback riding very quickly in 3 turns. Well, he does have Scythia as an ally to the west and Varangian as an opponent to the southeast. I don't think he's going horses for Varangian, so I would imagine he might actually go against Mogadishu or something here. We're going to need to see what LDK is going to do. He definitely has quite a few more cities to place, and I do see him going for his builders earlier. It does look like he's actually paying attention to Gangnung's population count here, and he definitely wants that city bigger. He wants to build a granary to make it work. Yes, but he does not need double, just more envoys. Yes, but he doesn't have double envoys in the city following this religion. Yes, as Floridian hurricanes always improve buildings. Oh my god, yes, those Florida. I mean, I was just watching yesterday one of the news stories about the climate and so on, and I understand we're actually gonna have a new category for hurricanes soon. Is that my understanding? Oh my god, I guess it is what it is. I mean, the Cat 5s were definitely strong. I don't know what the meaning, what will happen with the next ones. How strong will those be? Those warriors becoming berserkers would be bad. Here from Mogadishu, yes, yes, this would be very bad. Looks like the first scientist has been taken. Aryabhata is gonna be over here on Korea. He didn't manage to reveal Hypatia. It's gonna take a while to get there. While I do notice Scythia has started making 19 faith a turn with just those Kurgans. We do have him getting a wave of builders and a 5th settler from Kuloba, getting his government plaza next to Pokrovka, and probably preparing to put another campus there. He does need his 7th population. Well, we do have Isik also getting those commercials for the extra trade routes, and I do notice is putting a city to the southwest, closer to Spain, but not very close. Of course, we're going to need to see how he's going to follow this up. Looking at Ethiopia, he still didn't get religion. I do notice he's improving some more of his resources, and only 2 of these holy sites have been built, while Lalibela is going to get the 3rd one next turn. We do need to take a look how many points he has. Okay, he's on 4 points a turn, so he's going to be fine establishing a religion next turn. Going for hanging gardens over here in Addis Ababa for the extra growth in all of his cities of 15%, not to mention more housing. While I do notice Japan is starting to be 9 science, 9 culture, 15 gold at 10, 37 production points, and 36 right now. Doesn't seem like he's very strong. Well, this is well before he's gonna get all of those trade routes going, and I do see Kyoto is gonna finish a market next turn, and I would imagine Tokyo is gonna need to work on one after he's gonna get that government plaza. Well, he still needs 5 more turns to get the 4th population in Tokyo, and by that time it looks like he's gonna use this time actually to get to chop those markets out. Norway hurricane. We got a Norwegian. Wait a second. What was with the Norwegian hurricane? I don't really see anything happening. Did you see anything happening here in the whatever it's called? See, wait, Trondheimsfjorden. Wow, is that Trondheimsfjorden? Trondheimsfjorden. You want? West of Alesund a few turns ago. Soon, I see. Well, we do have. Oh, I see. We got some extra fertility over here, some extra food on these tiles on the coast. And we also have Rome actually getting converted immediately by the cities of Norway. I do see Antium is already converted, Setia is getting converted quite quickly, and of course, yes, Rome over here is one of his allies. That's not going to be a problem. And I do notice Rome is starting to have a lot of production on his side, already on 50 production points. That's the most production of everybody else in the game. Only Scythia is actually on the same part, on the same amount of production with the same amount of cities, 46 over here with 10 science and 18 culture. Well, right now we're gonna see them needing those Zera score points, and I'm pretty sure everybody got over 19. That's the threshold that you need for a golden age. Looks like Kuloba, there we go, going for the markets in markets everywhere. Markets really everywhere. Looking at the great people, Japan making 3 points, Scythia 2 points. We got a religion here, Hinduism, work ethic, and cross-culture dialogue, taking that away from everybody else. Work ethic giving him the points for the production, and yes, he is actually going to get that hanging gardens in 5 turns. If he's not going to get to chop it faster, he does have a builder here, but I would imagine actually that one wants to work a production tile, not actually do something else, like chop. Anyway, we got the trader also coming up from Harald, and we do need to see his golden age and how he's gonna make the best use of his bonuses. We got Ethiopia following the scent of a settler over here, and it looks like we got an archer coming out from Kume. Looks like this is probably the first encounter we do notice on this map where somebody actually managed to put a settler in another direction. Well, it looks like Kume is going to take care of it. We do need to see next turn if the settler is actually going to shift enter in the city center or going to try to go over here on the wheat tile. He can definitely try to redirect it somewhere else so he doesn't spend more turns than necessary to go to the north. Would wouldn't be, well, I guess it wasn't that good of a city to the north anyway. It's fine to go to the southwest and benefit from those bananas, but I'm pretty sure he wanted to get a settler much closer to that location. Anyway, we got all of these markets filling up next turn, finishing up next turn for Trajan. They do need to pick up their civilization bonuses here for the Golden Age, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna see them put down quite a few more cities. Now we don't have actually from England any kind of pantheon being picked up. Looks like he's very worried with Spain next to him. Actually, Fraser is gonna put a city right in the face of England, and I do notice his neighbor Scythia got pushed out. Oh my God! Look how many of these slingers Fraser made. He was ready to pounce on any Scythian unit that was going there. And I gotta say, Scythia is just chilling. He's there, you know, taking a sip of a Mai Tai, getting those pinas coladas in his tummy. He's chilling. He doesn't need that aggression over there. No violence. While in the lands of Elizabeth, I mean, I feel like Sambro over here, I feel like Sambro should actually feel a lot of pressure right now. Don't you feel like he's gonna be on a lot of pressure right now? Back to settler, yes. Wait, huge kurgans, yes. Why don't Civ6 has a rally point for produce units like any other RTS? That's just sounds, I mean, it does have in a sense, like it's either in the city center or the encampment, but yeah, you can't actually place it anywhere. Is it good to have though? I'm not sure if it's good to have. Like it sounds good, but I don't think in the game as a mechanic it would be actually good to have. I'm pretty sure if it would have been that good, somebody would have made a mod out of it. Choke super good, yes indeed. Still, hello there, sir, and welcome. Check Rome's settler situation. Let's actually take a look at Rome's settler situation. Looks like Ethiopia, there we go. Got stuff from getting that settler, and the archer is there to escort the settler. I do notice this settler didn't actually move yet on the wheat tile, and we do need to see if Phyrsos is actually gonna get to move to the north and just wait to kill that scout, or is he gonna actually start to move to the west side? It's kind of a tricky position over here. This scout doesn't have movement, but he does have how to say, he does have a promotion, and he can definitely move out, get a promotion, and move on the hills and try to snipe that settler anyway. Okay, let's see. Philip II with a pen Russian voice Golden Age. We got him 3 cities, soon to be 4. He's getting 5 actually. He's getting another one next to Cerro Potosi. He's going for his commercials, and I do notice he got already his Gavron Plaza. Well, we do have him with a Scythian warrior in between quite a few of his units, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna get attacked over here by these slingers slowly but surely. While he is very, very close to England, I do notice England is wait, is this a terrible mistake? Is this the mistake of the game? Guys, okay, poll time. Woo, woo. Should England go? And I'm gonna put ... This is gonna be ancestral choice, or audience choice, or the warlord's throne choice. Okay, let's go, guys. Let's see the polls go up. Let's see the poll go up. Let's see the opinions of everybody here. By the way, YouTube, how is everybody doing there? Let me actually put it up for you as well. Hello there, Muthu. Good evening, sir, and welcome. I do also see Norwegian hurricane improve many times. Yes, indeed. Also, Victor, hello there, sir, and good evening. Yeah, we had quite a marathon over here for the streams. Yes, indeed, we did. We're coming closer to the CWC, and I'm pretty sure the activity is gonna ramp up. We're gonna need to see how everything goes going into the summer. Yeah. This definitely, like right now, everybody chilling a little bit after the qualifiers, but then boom, the CWC. Let's put up that poll. Let's see what YouTube should. That's not a should. Okay, should England go? And says, okay, there we go. Let's see. What is everybody? I'm watching the polls right now. I'm watching the polls on both YouTube and Twitch. What is it going? It looks like audience is 12 votes on audience, 7 votes on warlords, only 2 votes on ancestral. So he's definitely out of the meta over here, or at least out of the opinion of everybody else. YouTube just put the first. Oh my god, I just realized I actually wrote England. England. I'm sorry, it's England. Wollostron is getting voted by 86. Okay, we got quite a few votes going on. I do see one vote into Ancestral Hall. Ancestral. Okay, okay. I can't vote, but I would say audience. Wait, why can't you vote? This is not a prediction. Wait, you can't even vote on this? We're democracy, bro. What do you mean? Okay, if England doesn't go war, baby, now. I mean, he needs to. He's not going. He's going Ancestral Hall, bro. He's actually, that's why I started the whole discussion. I mean, I get it. I get it in the sense that he feels that he's gonna have these mountain chokes to defend himself with, and he wants to get those cities out as quickly as possible. He's definitely considering that extra percentage that you get towards building settlers and getting the free builder, which is also amazing, is gonna put him up to be competitive with his next door neighbor, which is gonna have quite a bit more territory to benefit from, and of course quite a bit of production also alongside it. My main worry is he's not going to be protected enough when push comes to shove to get those units out as quickly as possible against his opponent here, Spain. And Spain, on the other side, we do need to check out what his choice is going to be for Government Plaza. I do see he selected something, but he didn't actually finish it. I do see him getting a horse out in 2 turns from Madrid, and we need to keep on going. We need to keep on going here. It looks like audience wins the day on Twitch, and we do have on YouTube Wall of Throne 89%. Okay, okay, I see. Hello there, papas, and good evening, sir. Cloud is also saying Ancestor is crazy while being so close to Spain. Yeah. Also, by the way, great improvement for your channel for the last 2 months, I guess. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Chat has become much more active and online is growing. Congrats on that, you and the whole Civ community. Thank you so much, sir. And I do hope, of course, we keep putting bricks in the community, one brick after another. I can see the poll, it just doesn't show options. Wait, really? That's so weird. I'm so sorry, Alex Tufoso. I'm so sorry. We do have to take a look here at Veget Monumentality Golden Age on Harald. We do have him on 5 cities. I do see him getting his harbors down, and like we were talking about earlier, these are going to be amazing. +8 harbor over there, another +6 over here. I'm actually quite curious what he's going to do with the one in Sarpsborg. Looks like he is going to choose Magnus in that city center, and he's going to put his government plaza. He's going to specialize Sarpsborg as being the center of his trade routes. And we do have also him with Rome to the northeast, and we do need to see what is he going to actually do, if Rome is actually going to be happy enough to put a city on the right style to get some coastal trade routes going in between them. This is going to be very important for their gold generation. 12 science and 27 culture. We do have him with 36 faith at 10. That seems like it's pretty good at this moment in time. Yeah, we do have also Rome, 13 science and 33 culture. It looks like he's 5 cities, going for another 2, going for the 7, and finishing up his commercials in the meantime. Not getting enough points for the great merchants to actually recruit one, but he's getting there. He's starting to acquire quite a few and padding those numbers up. 18 gold per 10, 61 production. I do see Titiits also with 18 science and 25 culture, gold, pen, brush and voice golden age, still on 4 cities. He's not getting his 5th one anytime soon, going for audience chamber, chopped it immediately, and I do notice he did of course open up with commercials, already working on 1-2 trade routes, which I'm expecting he's actually gonna get another one quite soon over here. And we do need to see when is he gonna finish that extra mark. Oh, there we go, he just got the 3rd one in Shizuoka. So all of his cities are gonna be connected to his capital with those extra points, and we do see him opening up with campuses after commercials. So here in commercials, Gov Plaza into campuses, put down Lake Victoria, still needs his 4th population in that city center to actually put down a campus or something. Looking at the other side, we do have Menelik II with 200 faith in the bank, 58 faith per 10, 3 cities getting audience chamber, and the 4th city from La Libella quite soon. I do have to say he spent quite a bit of time to get the hanging gardens, and he's gonna get the theater square here from Harald to benefit from the extra adjacency. Has quite a bit of faith generation, which he used to chop, get builders and chop quite a bit of his territory. Has a 4th city moving to the east. I would have expected him to actually be right now with 2 settlers out, but it looks like he's a little bit late on this. We do need to to see if he's gonna catch up in terms of city count with everybody else. Don't get me wrong, his stats are definitely competitive. It's more just the sheer city count that I'm watching. Xpli 17 science, 34 culture. We do have a pen brush and voice golden age on Scythia, 5 cities, and I do notice we do have God of Craftsman coming up here from him to get those extra production points. I do want to quickly check what's going on here, because I saw horses coming around, but I didn't see them getting anywhere. Oh wait, there are some horses coming from Scythia so far in the south. Really He's actually attacking Toledo from so far away. Okay, I mean, I guess he did want to get some horses there, and in the meantime, why not make use of them? And we do have Xpli managing to get that pen brush and voice to give him those 35 points of culture per turn, while he does have 74 production points. A lot of that is coming from these amazing tiles, the kurgans that have been placed next to his pastures. It looks like he's gonna get another city here soon. 246 over here. He did acquire Marcus Licinius Crassus as a great merchant. And I do notice Tokugawa did get Zankian for an extra trade route capacity. A big win over there for Tokugawa to get an extra trade route. Now we do have also Sambro with a pen brush and voice coordination, 9 science and 25 culture. We did notice him build his ancestral hall, and he is gonna get another 2 settlers over here to settle. I do notice he's gonna get a third one from Manchester, and well, a Pingala is gonna establish in that city center. We don't yet have anybody from Spain actually getting into his borders. No warrior, no archer, no horse over here is actually going to manage to get through the borders, through the mountain chokes, to try to make England a little bit uncomfortable. Well, that's not what's happening. We do have him putting down some campuses for the extra science, and we definitely have him with a lot of chops. But he is going to need bronze working for the majority of the chops, since they are rainforest. Looking at also his economy, he is right now on 17 gold a turn, which is not that big, and he does only have 42 production points versus Freezer's 55. Not to mention that the science difference between them is starting to be a little bit of a concern here. We do have LDK with a pen brush and voice golden age. She is getting his horses out, and I do notice putting a city next to Ikil. We do need to see what is he gonna do. Is he actually gonna want to go and harass a little bit Harald Hardrada with those horses? Well, I guess we'll see. I was assuming at the beginning that he might actually want to take Mogadishu and not give the opportunity to Harald Hardrada to acquire his the units of Mogadishu and go against Korea over here at the Berserker timing. It looks like he also got Zhang Heng, revealed Hypatia. That's the next one up, and I do notice he's not actually putting a project in. Maybe he's gonna use it from Gangnung while he's getting builders to improve his mines around his Sewans. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be doing quite well. 7 cities, by the way. He's on 4, and he has another 3 settlers going out and about. If he does manage to get Mogadishu, that's gonna be 8 cities very, very quickly for him. Looking at what's going on Spain, we do have those units from Scythia getting discovered by the Spanish warrior towards the north. He's placing his horses also towards that direction, while he's trying to seam in behind all of this, getting those extra trade routes to give him the bonuses. Only has 1 at the moment, didn't actually have a lot of time to finish his markets. Oh, there we go, he just bought another one in Toledo. So he did finish the market, didn't have to time to finish the trader. Oof. Wait, 2 horses from Scythia are actually gonna manage to do such a big of a boom over here on Spain, because Spain was not ready for this? Wait, really? He's not actually ready? No, he's not actually ready for this. He's ready in Toledo, but he's not ready in Cadiz. Oh my, okay. Well, all that this horse needs to do is move on this 1-2 tile. That's it. Just move there. That's it. And next turn he's gonna bounce more. I do have to mention we're probably gonna need to see these archers move along the line to the south, so they can train their shots against the horses, because otherwise that city of Cadiz might be dead. We got a warrior coming out next turn, and we do need to see if Freezer is gonna manage to get iron working. I doubt it, but I guess we'll see. He does have iron worked right now, so he is on the way. I have no idea if he actually discovered iron working, but I guess we'll see. We'll see when he pops over 7. What is the commercial hubs madness? Why everybody's ignoring harbors? Is mostly for the for the merchants because they want those extra trade routes. Then it makes more sense. Can he pay out the pole then? Wait. Huh? You cannot pay out a pole. A pole is a pole. It doesn't have any points. Anyway, it is what it is. We do have a warrior inside of the city of Cadiz. Doesn't really help that city at all with its defense, mostly because of that, how to say, 26 coming from the horse anyway. It is what it is. Yeah, it doesn't help. It doesn't help. But anyway, this is massive from Scythia to go as far as to the south as he did to try to make Spain uncomfortable. And I gotta say, Spain kind of knew this was happening, but kind of ignored this might be happening. On one side, he did manage to get quite a few of these slingers and get a defensive army that could withstand even a small attack from Scythia. But in the meantime, okay, there we go. We got our confirmation. He did manage to get swordsman. And as you can see in the city of Cadiz, he did upgrade one, putting that city much stronger than it was before, making that city much stronger than it was before. He still managed to get one of the archers of Spain out and one of the warriors. That's 2 units down for 0 units of Scythia. Now we got the Warlord's Throne also getting built in Frieza's territory. He's getting his granaries there in Valladolid. Did he start off with another district other than a harbor in Valladolid? Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have a district in Valladolid. What am I talking about? He doesn't have one. Interesting. Well, I guess he's gonna need the housing. Usually you do go for harbors so you can get the lighthouses, so you can get the housing on the coast. It doesn't seem like Valladolid got the memo. We got over here also those horses of Korea going towards Mogadishu. Makes sense. Over here, Norway getting his state churches already. I do notice Korea is starting to put cities on Ikil. And well, we do have quite a bit of faith generation here on Vegeta piling up 47%. But what is this on... What is this on Menelik? 85 faith a turn on Menelik. He's getting okay, another city to the east. Still didn't actually settle Vesuvius. Another settle to the west, getting his Stonehenge built. And I do see putting Pingala in the city of Harad, getting his campus out from Addis Ababa into the west side. That's going to be only a +2, putting down his also aqueducts slowly so he can get the bonuses towards those nice and juicy industrial zones. And I guess we're going to need to see what is he going to get here with that Stonehenge. If wait, he moved away from it. Never mind. He's actually finishing the temple and then moving for the Stonehenge. We do have also another city here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cities. He's gonna be 6, 7 cities. He's eyeballing 7 cities. Okay. Okay, what's going on here? Did Scythia manage to do anything else? No, we got Spain building a line of defense, and I do notice Scythia is just getting some more promotions here on his units. We do need to see if he's gonna try to bounce against that Spanish horse another time. Doesn't look like he's gonna have enough strength, but it might just be. It might just be. Rome did manage to get his 2, 4, 6, 7 cities. He's using the stone circles to get the production going, and I do notice he's not popping over 100, but he's very close to it. 92 points of production here on 17 science and 44 culture. Phyrsos getting 29 gold a turn. It does definitely seem like the economy on FDLV is much stronger than Last Take Company. No surprise there. We do have Xpli getting a lot of gold from those Kurgans. He's right, and the commercials. He's right now on 41, while Sambro is on 22. We don't really have a gold generation here on Melody the second LDK. Both of them, what I guess each of them is under 7, under 10, I wanted to say. Norway, for example, we still have some animals, and some of those give trade routes. Yes, just because a pro did it doesn't make it a good play. That is true. If you have any doubts about it, look at the ancestral hall on England. I guess trade routes count is most important thing on this map for from their perspective. Makes sense. It would. Why would ancestral be bad? What's wrong about it? I think the biggest question we have, and I don't know about others, but I have about ancestral hall over here is he's not going to get the production he's going to need later on in the game towards those units, nor the economy, which we will probably need a lot of to try to fend off attacks from Spain. Spain can try to use his conquistador timing. There still is crusade available for him to pick if he wants to get a religion over England. It's not going to be that hard to see conquistadors trying to push into the lands of Sambro. And of course, there is also quite a gamble that Sambro is making making right here. Ambro is making the gamble that Spain won't be able to push him before he can get enough cities to make Ancestral Hall viable, which is probably is gonna happen. By the looks of it, we do have Spain over here getting stopped by Scythia. This was an extra information that we didn't have earlier. This definitely adds another layer over here of complexity to what Spain is gonna need to do. First, needing to defend against Scythia, and then trying to make sure he's gonna have enough sim to do something against England. While England is not gonna be bordered by this, Spain is definitely gonna have a challenging future here. Well, we do have him already with 37 science and 30 culture. That's him not benefiting from that many campuses, but he does have a +3 in Cadiz, while he did manage to establish Governor Pingala in the capital. Wait, is this Pingala internals? This is Pingala internals, right? For Philip II. We got 1, 2, 3 traders that are giving him each 3 science points. Because I don't see him otherwise how he would have so much science at this point. Not really hard to take, and Spain can easily get ranged units to hit, while England can't have ranged units in their cities. Hit 2 tiles out. Yeah, England was already on 4 cities before Ancestral. He needs to go to like 8, 9 to... Yes, exactly. He needs to go 8, 9 to justify it. Yeah, basically. Not sure he has enough land for that. We're going to need to see. We're going to need to see. He made a gamble. We're going to need to see if the gamble pays out. Let me actually check my screens here really quickly. Yes, there we go. I needed to take this off. This. Okay, do not forget Ancestral Hall has more benefits to defend close opponents than audience. Okay, let's see. Let's see what Spain is going to do here. Is he going to manage to take down another unit? There's one of these swordsmen that just got put into that march tile, but I don't think that's a good idea to take him out, especially because of the counterattack here. Scythian units can definitely do quite a bit of damage. They are not going to have the ability to go against Cadiz. And I just hear a lot of zoom. It sounds like somebody's upgrading or buying or chopping a lot of units. Is this actually Rome? Rome getting Temple of Artemis in Cumae. Did he just manage to get to his feudalism timing and he chopped every one of his builders or something? Did you hear some? There were like 10 sounds that were in very, very close proximity. Well, I guess it is what it is. We do have Norway here also getting his benefits from monumentality. He did manage to get to 77 faith at 10, and he's now on 30 science and 57 culture. Definitely quite a strong start over here, even if he's gonna have Korea to the northwest. Korea right now is 40 and 33, actually, not as far as you might think when it comes to the science of Korea. We do have the safe churches also finishing up, giving Norway more production points, more faith points. Right now on 72 only. We got the settler coming up in 4 turns, another 2 settlers actually coming up from the cities of Norway. And I do see he did finish pyramids for that extra builder and the extra builder charge. And very, very nice, very nice. I wanted to say not bad at all. We do have him also with his religion spreading into Rome. We do need to see if he's gonna get a belief that's gonna be useful in the lands of Rome. Wait, can he get that science one? Can he get the campus and commercial one alongside the spread? I don't think you can get both, right? You can't get the spread and something like the ministry or the other one, or can you? I always got confused with those categories for the different types. Also, this is Rich Islands in England is on grassland, so Ancestral is way better than audience. I like the Warlords on Spain. He's in a position to disrupt 3 people. Totally worth sacrificing your game for. Yeah, Japan somehow has a very low city count. Yes, that's true. He's only on 5 cities. He didn't consider building more settlers for the cities on the west or the north are that good. He did manage to get Nagano on the other side of Lake Victoria, and that's about it. Wait, isn't this kind of like in real life? Isn't Lake Victoria that lake in the north, like the big lake in the north of America, between America and Canada or something like that? And you have like, it's like an inland sea or something. You have to slow down on Tokugawa. Trade routes are very juicy with completed districts. That's fine. Well, right now he's getting another 2 settlers here from Kyoto and Tokyo, and I do notice he's building up his amphitheater count. We do need to see what he's gonna do with the points here, because you've seen how important it is to get the early writers. Right now, Ethiopia is on 1, Japan is on 1 as well, and nobody else is making some. While Japan is on 6.9 great merchant points at 10, we got Spain on 5. Looks like Korea is on 5.7, Rome 6.9, and Scythia is actually the highest one here with 9.2 points a turn. It's getting another 3 settlers, 4 settlers going, 5 settlers going. Scythia actually wants to be on 10 cities quite soon, while he's starting to set up his aqueducts for the production of those industrial zones, for the adjacency of those industrial zones. Looks like Tokugawa strikes against him and takes out his campus over here next to Bartsake. Well, that was a 0 adjacency campus. To be honest, he didn't really lose anything, did he? I thought Lake Victoria is in Africa. Oh, it is in Africa, is it? Okay, okay. Yes, it is in Africa. Let me actually take a look. Lake Victoria. Yes, it is a lake in Africa. That is so true. Wait, where is it? Between Uganda, Kenya, Rwanda, and Tanzania. Okay, what's the other one called in the States? It's the Hudson Bay? No, not, that can't be. Or is it the Hudson Bay? I don't know which one is it, to be honest. Oh, this. What is it? Lake Superior, man. Lake Superior. I see. Lake Superior, and there's another one that actually it's written like very, very small, and I Michigan, Superior, and another one like the big lakes. That was there we go, that's what I was referring to. Lake Michigan too. Thank you. Yeah, the Great Lakes. Yes, I was meaning the Great Lakes. Well, we do have England. Actually, check this out. He's coming out to the party, and Sambro is going to put a city right in the face of Spain on the other side of the mountains of London. He's going to want to expand this defense that he will have. That also expands the amount of tiles that he's going to need to defend in. And by the looks of it, Spain is bunkering down. We do have Freezer still on 37 science with 38 culture, while Sambro jumped up to 34 and 42. There are definitely quite a few more cities that Sambro is going to get to settle over here. By the looks of it, his production queues. While on this side, Spain looks like he's gonna slow down. He did manage to get his general, and I do notice also England is trying to go for a general. Those kind of seem not that many points, right? England is chopping one. Rome is Rome gonna get one? Wait, why does Rome want a general? Rome next to Tokugawa. He has Korea to the west side. And to the east side, he has Ethiopia. Okay, they're not very far from each other on either side. I guess we're going to need to see what Phyrsos is going to do. He did manage to get his Temple of Artemis here in Kume. And I do notice the setup for the bats is working quite nicely. We still have 7 more turns for them to acquire those points for the era score. While I do see Pingala is establishing in Kume, we do have Phyrsos here still only on 22 science and 55 culture. Definitely a lot of production, 119 points of production. So Spain does not have a split city? No, he doesn't have a split city. No. This is kind of bad. This is kind of bad for him. It would have been amazing if he would have managed to settle that iron tile, but I guess it is what it is. He did want to get internals anyway with Pingala to get the extra science points, and by the looks of it, it does seem like he's gonna get attacked here by England as well as Scythia from the north. Doesn't seem like there's gonna be that much of a ruckus in his territory. There are a decent amount of units here for this attack to be stopped. Anyway, we got another campus here in Valladolid. Gonna get it in 4 turns quite easily. That's a +3, isn't it? Yeah, it's a +3. Getting more Cerro de Potosi tiles while he is building a galley. They're definitely going for those era score points. Aqueducts finishing. We got settlers finishing already. Industrial zones coming up from Korea. He got to his that's gonna be his third district choice. He went Sejong into Gavron Plaza into some commercials. No, he didn't. He bypassed commercials entirely, and he went for industrial zones. And I do see 1 commercial, 2 commercial, 3. Okay, 3 commercials. Okay. Okay, okay. Getting Pingala in the city of Sangju, and well, he did have Divine Spark, so he should have a lot of these points. 12.6 Great Scientist points at 10. Did he manage to actually get Hypatia? He did manage to get Hypatia for the free library, while I do see Scythia did manage to roll Marco Polo. That's the second one of these merchants that do give an extra trade route capacity. I do see Zankian, of course, got acquired earlier by Tokugawa. Ethiopia getting his Stonehenge in 2 turns, getting another settler from his capital. He's putting another 2 soon, and I do notice he's gonna get quite close to Birmingham here. We also have quite a few commercials also being placed down. Looks like we got Menelik over here with the mission to get the gold. I think Sambro is well, I'm pretty sure they're talking in between each other, and they're definitely thinking they're going to need a lot more gold. With Ethiopia going for the gold part and here putting so many commercials is making me ask the big question: is he actually going to stay in another monumentality, or is he going to try to get one of those cheeky free inquiry golden ages here? I don't think he's going to have that many good commercials to go for the free inquiry, and pen brush and voice. That's not going to help that much, does it? Is it? This is very tricky. This is very tricky for them. I'm actually very curious how Last Day Company is going to try to play this with only 51 gold and 34 gold and 9 gold and 7 gold. This is quite a problem. Like right now we do have 3 members from Freritos de la Vega making more than 50 gold or equal to 50 gold, with Phyrsos coming up third with 33 of his own. Definitely not a bad number. We do have quite a bit of production and the population and food from them, not to mention a lot of stats alongside all of those. So I'm very curious how Last Day Company is going to try to balance that out. First of all, they got a 2v versus 1 going against Spain. Spain definitely bunkering down, getting more swordsmen, and I think he's actually eyeballing getting to conquistadors as quickly as possible. One of the unfortunate things here, he doesn't have holy site, does he? He doesn't have a holy site. Well, maybe he's gonna get one. We do have England also getting another one of these encampment training projects that would put him with enough points, or he should have enough points to get the next great general. Spain has generals though, but his enemies don't. Well, right now, but it looks like England is gonna get one. Isn't it better to have Magnus for land fights than Pingala? You need the meat, not the text. You also need the text, to be honest. Actually, you need that. It takes more in one. But what is the point of musket if you lose your tiles? So that is true. Well, it's better to have 4 musketmen than 5 men-at-arms. Spain has generals though, but his don't. Fallout TV show is amazing. Oh, Mad Beats, welcome, sir. Yes. Oh, another Fallouter. Hello there, sir. Yes, yes. Wait, are you one of the Vault Dwellers, Mad Beats? Or are you one of the outsiders? Huh? Who are you? Identify. I think 2 versus 5 is more realistic compared to food plus production snowball. Project Cisco just downloading it. Oh my god, man. Yes, yes. I did put up the trailer on my Discord, by the way. Start the discussion there. Let's go. I really like the Fallout show so far. Yes, me too. It is amazing. Oh, we finally actually have a show that stays true. Anyway. No more itsy bitsy something bad from Hollywood. This is good. This is good. And I gotta say over there, Bezos put a lot of money into this. Oh my god. Wasn't this production from Amazon? We got Great Bath coming up from Isik. Okay, he's gonna get that next turn. And looking at the run score, Freezer. Oh, let's actually take a look at all of the run scores. 4 turns for this. Spain is gonna need 5 more points. We got Vegeta here needing not needing anything. He did manage to get the necessary ones, and I think Valladolid is gonna put down the first splendid. No, it's not. It's actually the second splendid. That's a +3 here in Cadiz. Oh, he might not have the necessary points. Okay, Phyrsos 3 points. That should be fine on him. He doesn't have a boat, nor does he have how to say legion. I'm pretty sure he can get the warrior to upgrade to a legion. He just needs that iron working, and he's gonna get divine right. He should be fine. You also have Freezer going for his own divine, right? So I think that should be fine as well. We got Titiits. Let's see. 59.62. He needs 3 more points. Looking at Tokugawa, we do have him with a few horses being sent towards the north. And I gotta mention, we do have Korea managing to take down Mogadishu. I forgot to follow this up, but I do want to mention it now. He did also recruit Isodor. Looking at Titiits, he did get Nagoya in the distance between it and Norway. A bit unfortunate placement for the city of Nagoya. That seemed like those traders already built the road alongside it, not on it. So Reina plugged in, not gonna help that much. Or does it? I don't think it does, right? It needs to go through the city center, so Reina helps you. Anyway, gets you that those extra points on you. What was it? 4 extra? Yeah, 4 extra gold per each foreign trade route passing through the city. Okay, is it the city tile or is it the city tiles? Is it the whole city? Does it matter if it's the first ring, is the second ring, third ring? Does anybody know? I think it's the city. I think it's right the city center that goes through, but maybe I'm wrong. So I want to double check. Just saw another streaming room doing the same match. Bardi, yes, we do have Liege actually doing the same match. Yes, sir. We actually have quite a few streaming from there. Don't we have like LDK streaming, Phyrsos streaming? We might see. I don't know. 90% is the city center. I think it's city center also. Yeah. Now to make sure the tender doesn't pick the observer, first of all, you want to take a look at here, Bardis. Look at the timer. This is so fast for them. They barely got time to think about their choices, let alone listen to me or Liege or any other commentator talk about this. It's very punishing if you actually take your mind off the game. We do have to take a look over here what's going on. CTI is gonna have 47 out of 56 points. That seems quite low at this point, and doesn't seem like he's gonna get those extra easy points. He's gonna get his divine right next turn, and that's well, 1 turn earlier than he needed. Okay, that's fine, and we're going to need to see if he's gonna get the extra 3 points he would need. While he did manage to acquire a general, so did Spain acquire one, and Spain, I do see he's gonna get well, an English army on his borders alongside the Syrian army to his north. And while he's starting to put some cities in the south, we do need to see him actually populate all of that coast with other cities, not to mention the east side. To the east he has Korea, but I guess we're going to need to see if any time soon we're going to see Spain actually getting attacked by Korea. Looking at also Elizabeth I, we do need to see if 46 out of 53 points. This is kind of bad. This is kind of bad. If he doesn't actually get his golden age and his next door opponent gets it, this is kind of bad. We do need to see if that ancestral hall choice he made, 2, 4, 6, 7 cities right now, maybe getting some more in the meantime. No, he's not. If that ancestral hall change he made, he's gonna give him the points. I'm very curious here if gonna give him the edge, not the points. We do have him putting down a governor Platz in a space that he could get more to campus adjacency, another city towards the north of London. That is gonna be same continent, and of course he's gonna be having it in a non-freshwater position with a +4 campus, easy to improve. Getting a few more swordsmen to go, while in the science, I do have to say Sambro is 43 while Freezer is 44. They're basically mirroring each other in almost all stats, except the food. Sambro definitely has significantly more food. Looking at LDK popping over 100 science here and 54 culture, you can imagine he's gonna have quite an interesting game. 169 production also, but I do have to say on the other side, Phyrsos is 178. We got also Titiits 157 and Vegeta on 139. It doesn't seem like he's getting that advantage that he really wanted against Vegeta. Well, the science is gonna be different next turn. I should say in the next turn is when we're gonna see Norway here pick up a free inquiry golden age with so many good campuses. She should be mirroring Sejong science. We got quite a few more science points coming out from Korea, to be honest. Looking at what's going on here, he's building up his university count, getting more Seons on the eastern cities, and of course gonna get those libraries inside each of them. Getting that extra point for each library from Hypatia is gonna be quite valuable. Putting also city parks down for the extra culture and the science, I do notice he's gonna get a significant boost from that in his amenities, and we do have him on +0 right now. Some of these cities are +3, but not many of them. Doesn't look like at the moment he's managing to help out his empire get to a happy position. Well, we do have those horses trying out the Norwegian defenses, and they're gonna mirror each other's armies here. I do notice that also Rome is getting more settlers in the meantime, while in the score screen here, let's actually see what happened. Era score screen 57. Okay, Freezer got it, Vegeta got it, Phyrsos got it, Titiits got it, Satan got it. As in, that's I don't know who is that. That's Killayad, right? That's Killayad on Ethiopia. Xpli 2 points out. Sambro got it, he's 54-53. LDK got it. So it's just Xpli over here with Scythia that will require 2 more points from somewhere. I think he was asked to slow down so England can make a golden. What is the prize pool for the CivFR squadrons? I don't think they have a prize pool. I don't think CivFR squadrons have a prize pool, or not as far as I know. Okay, did he get it? No, still no. 54-56. I'm still waiting here for Scythia to get his, or not get his golden age. Okay, we got a war. Is that gonna put him? Yeah, there we go. He got it. So everybody in the game did manage to get their golden ages. Okay, very nice. Let's see what they're gonna pick next time. We got a few more of these Scythian units getting into the borders of Spain, and it looks like we will see another wave of attacks here, trying to keep up the pressure so Spain feels it. We do see a lot of these Spain pre-built units. Freezer is gonna go for his mathematics to slowly inch forward towards education, while I'm pretty sure he wants his military engineering. He wants a little bit more science also. Well, we do need to see how fast and what kind of era he's gonna get it. He's gonna get here. I gotta say, I don't like he's only on 5 cities. Yes, now he's on 6, but I still don't like he's on 5 cities. I understand he needed to bunker down, but it looks like what Sambro did over here and taking that ancestral hall might actually be exactly what he needed. He went greedy. He didn't get punished by Spain. He got assisted by Scythia over here to keep Spain in check, and by the looks of it, that actually gave him enough time so he can actually get his stats up, get what he needed. Okay, free inquiry golden age for Freezer, 70 science, 28 culture. Sambro, free inquiry golden age, she's on 45 science and 30 culture. Wait, what? Okay, that sounds a little bit low to me. Vegeta, let's see, he's 88 science, 75 culture. That doesn't seem like he's in a free inquiry. He's actually in a pen brush and voice golden age next to Korea, and that actually might be spelling a disaster here for him. We're going to need to see how quickly he can actually add the points for his science capacity. He's building up his libraries and definitely taking a chance over here that LDK is not going to have what he needs to pull off an attack against Norway. I did notice we did have missionary zeal actually acquired for Ethiopia. He's gonna want to spread that religion in his allied territory, and we're gonna see him bank up on those science points from it. Oromos are getting ready in the city of Gondar, and we do have an unsuspecting Rome here. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, it is time for Killayad to get going. Now, Xpli, Pen Brush and Voice Golden Age, 55-34. That's actually kind of low for him. And I do see Sambro is actually 61-30. Okay, and LDK 146-60. We got a 2-minute pause for the World Congress to get going, and we're going to need to see what are they going to do. Let me actually... Oh, I go A. I'm actually on the top slot right now. Okay, so be right back, 2 minutes, and we're gonna need to see what's going on. Ooh, yeah. Okay, Oromo soon. We got also an encampment coming out from Lalibela, and I do see Victor is established there. Well. I guess we don't need to see what kind of promotion does he have on Victor to see what is he gonna do over here. Well, first of all, we got the Oromos coming out, and yes, we do have an unsuspecting Rom to the west side that might get hit where he doesn't need to. I do see also England is recruiting, of course, a few units from Hong Kong. That must have been some points generation there, some era score points. While we do have Titiits trying to make use of his 246 series to get that production capability up. In the World Congress, it looks like gold minus 50%. Okay, wow. Minus 50% producing or purchasing military units. Really? I mean, I thought they would go for like, you know, something else other than gold. Everybody really went into gold. Wow. Anyway, 20% faster population growth for Tokugawa, and Melody the second gaining the 2 diplo points. You're losing big points. Wait a second. What's going on in the prediction? Why? What's going on in the prediction? We got some 600,000, 700,000 points being put in over here. Very nice, very nice. Well, they're like 660,000, but sure, let's do it like that. We effed up, but the Oromos are gonna be cool. let's see what the Oromos are gonna do here. We do need to see also if Scythia is gonna follow up with an attack against the south here. He definitely is keeping the pressure up on Spain, not letting him actually settle more cities to the north. While we do see a lot more of these swordsmen are coming out from the cities of Spain, I would imagine he's actually going to try to go for his conquistadors here. It doesn't seem like Sambro has enough science to stop this attack. Usually, if you do want to stop a conquistador attack, you do need to have at least muskets, and even muskets might not hold the charge. A lot of field cannons might do the trick. Well, there are choke points that definitely England can make use of, and we don't yet have a religion from Spain. I wouldn't be surprised if he's gonna try to get the holy site here in Cordoba after he's gonna get that builder. Well, he does have over here that city on another continent, giving him access to 1-2 amenities that I can see, and he definitely needs every amenity that he could get his hands on so he can keep his people happy. Getting also more markets. He's gonna go for more of these traders, not to mention, well, I do see him already benefiting from crossbows with enough damage to take down horses over here slowly but surely. He's not actually putting them to work at the moment. Only has a single general, and that is for classical and medieval units. Doesn't have the one for medieval renaissance, while the next one, El Cid, is not going to be far away. He just needs probably a project. He's 2 points out. No, he actually needs like 2 projects if he wants to get that in a good enough time. Looking at the tech side here, we do have freezer and castles. That's not far away. That's here. Why is he going castles? Why is he going castles instead of going for gunpowder directly, man? You don't really need that for military training. You don't need that from printing. Anyway, maybe he's going calves. We don't know. I guess we'll see. Maybe he's delaying a technology and tries to get something else so he can still pre-build. I think he's pre-building. 3 versus 3, Spain and England are not so strong. I think Scythia will clean up this so badly. We're going to need to see also on YouTube. We got you're gonna get gold. You're 2136. I don't think I got gold. I think I got normal. Korea is taking off with science. Yes, he is. LDK over here doing amazing also on the production screen. 193 production. But I do see he went pen brush and voice, still building up his universities. And by the looks of it, we do have Galileo Galilei in the next one. Hildegard of Bingen got picked up by Ethiopia, getting that extra science on his holy sites. We didn't really see amazing holy sites, but you know, any extra science is good science in my book. Now we do have Ethiopia here getting that attack going. He's not gonna get discovered. Anshan is a city of Vegeta actually. Whoa, he might get discovered. We do have Anshan here with an archer looking at one of the Ethiopian units. I think this all depends if that archer is gonna light the sky, if he's gonna light the fires from Mount Anshan to Mount Doom, so he lets know his friend over there, Phyrsos, that he is getting attacked. Well, I guess we're gonna need to see what what Rome is doing. Okay. When do you think we should be worried? Is it right now we should be worried about Rome, or is it later? Because these Oromos, guys, these Oromos are 6 movement. They move very quickly. They don't care about a lot of stuff over here. They just move and move. 2, 4, 6, 7 of them got upgraded, and I do see Ethiopia is gonna get in camel training projects. He's gonna chop them quickly. A bit of unfortunate that he didn't get them earlier. Uh-oh. I see the Terminator has arrived. Who is the source of Anshan? It's Vegeta. It's Harald. Yeah, FDLV, they see it. They should see it. Jack Hook, hello there, sir. Last Trade Company is strong for the late game, mid game even. Yeah, they look quite strong over here. I do see a little less science and quite a bit less culture. But by the looks of it, they are going to try off some attacks over here against their opponents. Definitely with the push on Spain, for example. This push on Spain comes right at the time that he's very, very close to getting his conquistadors. Has a lot of swordsmen in the defense, and I don't think these knights are going to be enough to stop the stop the attack of Spain on England. He definitely can deploy quite a few units to the west side and try his luck against Newcastle, Stoke upon Trent or Manchester. I'm already past the point of worrying and have accepted. Wait, really? I mean, he must pull off something out of his hat. Okay, there we go. Knights coming up in 2 turns. I think they might know. And I guess it is a question if Ethiopia is going to go against Anshan here, or just not going to ignore Rome, or he's going to go against Rome. We don't yet have visibility from a spy in the cities of Rome for Ethiopia, so I don't think he knows what's up here. He is seeing the garrison defense strength, and of course he's 36 right now, and I'm pretty sure he knows that's a stronger unit than these. Wait, does he have a stronger unit than these? He has just this, the trebuchet, right? Which is 35. Well, it is one of this. Let's see over here. Norway getting his Oracle next turn from Alesud. He's already on 2, 4, 6, 8 cities, and I do see he's getting a wave of campuses. He put quite a few units towards Korea, towards the west side, while at the moment I don't really see Korea getting a lot of units against him. It's just, you know, a bit of posturing over here between them. While we do need to see what's going to happen here, it doesn't look like the Ethiopian units are going to be stopped by a single knight, but we do have more in the production queues of Rome. And wait, give me a second. No, it's fine. Okay, it's fine. We do need to see what's gonna happen here in well, a few minutes with the Terminator. Korea is taking off. Yes, weird for me that Spain went printing before gunpowder. He wants to pre-build, keep pre-building. That's the thing over here on Spain. He wants to get as many of these swordsmen out and upgrade them with the conquistador promotion when he's gonna get that. So I'm pretty sure he's just going for technologies he would have gone anyway, but waiting for the perfect moment to actually upgrade his conquistadors. He will need a lot of them to first of all defend the city and second of all attack into Spain. Not to mention, I think he's thinking, he has a dream of actually unlocking nationalism, but I don't think that's actually going to be happening here anytime soon. We still don't have a holy site from him, which is a very important part, by the way, of this strategy, unless there would have been another choice. There would have been another choice. Like Norway could buy some missionaries to send to Spain, and they could try to use that. Because I think it works. Right? Doesn't it work with a missionary from another religion, or does it need to be your religion? I think I saw this one time, and it worked with a missionary from another religion. Did they fix that? England sues the thing next to, oh, he sues this one. Yeah, he got it for a golden age. Yes, it might have triggered him a bit. Yeah, that also might happen. Yes, this also might be the direction of those knights. Could go to the southeast and be oblivious to what's happening in the north, while Ethiopia is getting closer to the borders of Anshan. I honestly don't think he wants to attack into a 52 defense strength city with walls, and I do see he's getting his Oromos right in the face of that archer of Rome, which will need to retreat immediately if he actually wants to survive. If not, well, I guess Rome is gonna need to put the knights up so he can defend those amazing marble tiles. Well, that's one down. And I do see the Oromos are just getting in unimpeded by the Roman units. Yeah. This is a problem. This is a big problem. So many tiles are gonna get pillaged here. There is no way he can get units on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles over here. He's probably gonna get 1. And that's about it, right? No, 2. 1, 2. Okay. He could get the line. No, he put this knight here. Well, I guess Ravenna was in danger, but was it enough in danger? Like, that city would have been, I guess it might have been enough in danger. Anyway, these Oromos are actually quite strong, even against the knight 60, against the 60 strength. Intel on opponent's movement, military alliance, not bad. And we do have Rome trying to push back these English units of Hong Kong. Rome's going to be pillaged so bad. It's going to be pillaged. I don't know if so bad, but at least like 5 times are going to be pillaged. The great Ethiopian sacking of Rome. I think it's in I would say in modern lingo, I think it is squeezed. I think Rome is getting squeezed. Or how was it on Twitch? You would say milked, right? He's getting milked. I've got discussion about Congress with my friends. Don't you think BBG should change religious to a +5 or -5 non-religious units, or is it important to save the irrelevant votes? I don't think it's important to save the irrelevant votes. I don't think right now they found a choice that would actually be nice to change in the World Congress. I think they went and really changed how to say the game with drums of war, implementing drums of war instead of the 4th option, and they are probably going to look at it in the next patch for that one. I don't think it's a good approach to change multiple game mechanics, like especially like these important ones like the World Congress or the how to say the governors, multiple governors at the same time, and so on, from in the single patch. I think it needs to be done in waves, so you can slowly balance out the other one, iron out the imbalances that this causes. Delicious Roman milk. Yeah, I guess it is. It's happening. It is happening over here. Where we got an aqueduct. Oh my god, look at the shift enter. That's 5 tiles. That is 6 tiles that these guys are gonna get. And it looks like well, they're not gonna care that much about these knights of Rome. Yes, we do have some corsairs also getting in there, and I do see a new knight from Rome, while these Ethiopian units are just waiting for the next turn to milk those next mines over here. Well, I do notice in camp training project still goes on in Ethiopia's territory, getting a wave of campuses, and he is on 103 science with 92 culture, as 150 faith attend and 158 production. Definitely very strong. Not as strong as the production of Phyrsos with 263, but still he's getting in there. Let me actually get the Terminator, because the Terminator is probably gonna terminate my door. Wait a second. We're gonna need to hold her for a little while. Yes, Terminator. Hello. Miss Fatima. Estão comigo? Estão comigo? Yep. This is Athena. Hello. Hello. Yes. Meow meow. No meow. No meow. Okay. No meow. I guess she came back from the trip to downstairs. Okay, so let's take a look on the map over here and see their scores. Philip II, he's getting pushed right now. Looks like he will need to upgrade those swordsmen sooner rather than later. He should have many times technology soon. Military tactics coming out next turn, while England keeps up the pressure on the west. Doesn't seem like he has strong enough units to do that much damage. We do have Toledo getting the walls up, while multiple knights are getting in there. Does seem like for the early beginnings, Scythia is going to get a lot of health back from just attacking into these units. There are quite a few crossbows that will be put to the defense, and we're going to need to see him. Wait a second. Yeah, there we go. Knight getting his health back soon, getting that kill on on the swordsman, pushing into Toledo, forcing Freezer to upgrade his units well before he actually wanted to. We do need to move forward, because I guess we're gonna see some attacks here. Okay, Maritimes get upgraded. That should be a technology that should keep Scythia away, but of course not all of the units have been able to upgrade, and we're still waiting. We're still waiting to see if this is gonna actually be fruitful. Yes. Yes. And we got Kume also getting wrapped around by these Oromos, getting a lot of pillages done in the lands of Rome. He's gonna need quite a bit of time to recover. While I do see new Romos are getting out of the cities of Rome, he's choosing new Corsas are getting out from the cities of Rome. He's also gonna get printing next time. And looks like, guess what? She got bored. Yeah, I guess it is what it is. Let me put the Terminator back. Hey, Terminator. Okay, sorry about that. Depends on Spain. Think. Yeah, no, these units are just there to pillage. Yes, he's not actually getting these units to do the damage against cities. They're there to pillage and rip apart his opponent's territory. While Satan is going to use this time to keep upgrading his own territory. He's putting quite a bit of pressure on Rome over here, which of course slows down significantly Phyrsos, and that's one of the things that Phyrsos really needs to fix here. We do also need to take a look how this is going to change the dynamic between the Maritimes and the Scythian units. It does look like these Maritimes should be more than capable of defending themselves. We also need to keep an eye out for that holy site. Diplo quarter? What? Okay. Is there a missionary coming in here? No. We got some units from Norway getting into the borders of Korea and starting to pillage him. And it looks like Korea is gonna need to counter this somehow. Korea doing something against Norway here with a spy, just getting him to a listening post, doesn't do a mission. And I do notice in the Scythian territory, we got more and more military equipment going towards the south. They want to keep putting pressure on Philip II. And I gotta say, Freezer over here did manage to get a considerable amount of science. He is on 124. That is not something you want to ignore. Sambro did get his own Thunder 30. And by the looks of it, we do have some Ethiopian missionaries also starting to convert the cities of England quicker rather than later. Satan, or I should say, Killayad definitely wants that extra science from his cross-culture dialogue. We do have another encampment from Toledo. That's a 7 pop city, and he chose an encampment. Does he get 7 pop in Valencia? What did he use? Encampment, commercial, campus. Campus, commercial. He needs. I mean, where is he gonna get that holy site, man? It's all about the holy side right now. Well, like, without the missionaries, I don't think the conquistadors are that strong. They need the missionaries for the extra +5. Well, at least they're gonna have, or they could have an extra +5 directly against the cities of England because of the conversion of Ethiopia. Oh, this. I'm a bit confused. Why no religion? Like, I mean, the only reason that you would not go religion is if you would rely on your ally to get the missionaries for you. And, oh well, it is what it is. Maybe he listened to some metal today. Can you please also explain how actually works Sejong cultural boost? He gets culture every time he got the tech, or is it every time that we can't see? Okay, let me actually refresh my memory over here. You complete your first technology from a new era, and when you complete, you receive the science per turn as culture. It's basically what it says. So you have 100 science per turn, you finish the first technology, boom, you get the culture. You get the culture as in, you get the culture as how to say, direct boost, but you cannot, I don't think you can roll it into something else. So you need to always have a waypoint set on your Civ6 so you can actually roll as much culture as possible. You should have opened holy sites. Yes, I don't know if opened holy sites, but at least one. 20 faith per turn is more than enough to buy a couple of missionaries. Yes, if you can actually get a holy site. I think so. Yeah. I guess we need to see. It doesn't look like he's buying anything right now. He's bunkering down, which I definitely agree. He's getting pushed from two sides, and he needs to bunker down. That city are bearing down on him. We got a few pillages here from Norway into Korean territory, while he's watching that Forbidden City getting built over here in the city of Korea. I do notice Korea doesn't really have high pop cities. 7, 8, maybe. No one, not one city actually going over 8 population, going towards 9. We do have Ethiopia also getting pushed back from the lands of Rome. Rome has a significant army built right now between Kume and Ravenna, but he's going to need to repair all of these tiles, and that's a lot of lost production on him. Phyrsos is still on 256 and pushing Hong Kong to the east. That's going to be a city-state for him to take over, not to mention get him closer to Ethiopia's borders. There could be a possible counterattack here. From Rome if he's gonna get the technology to upgrade. I did hear a lot of upgrades. I heard a lot of upgrades, and I think we're talking about England's Corsairs here getting upgraded to try to put some more pressure on Spain. While there is a possibility for him to go towards the south of Manchester, it looks like he's gonna just deploy a few units over there. He might get flanking maneuver on Valencia, which he does know because he has a spine, he has the visibility, he does know his opponent is not defending himself here. Rome looks triggered. Yes, Rome is definitely triggered. Yes. Very dark. Hello there, sir. Ziltek. I'm starting to like Freritos' position a bit more. It seems like this little maneuver by Ethiopia hurt their Simula. Oromo died. They died. Yeah, I should have had a religion by now. Yes. Well, I guess we'll see. We'll see what will happen in the next few turns. What I do notice is Titiits is getting quite strong over here in the science screen, and we do have LDK with 250. Titiits is in a free inquiry. LDK is a pen, brush, and voice. That is a problem. That's definitely a lot more science base for LDK. And we do need to see also who did manage to get Newton. That's also Korea. He did manage to get the extra science on those universities, and of course he has the extra science on the libraries anyway. Ibn Khaldun did get rolled by Japan, and we do need to see if he has Colosseum anywhere. No, he doesn't. Does he even have happy amenities here, like happy citizens? +3, +4, no, 0, 0, 0, 3. Okay, he's getting some. I'd also notice he's starting to spread the religion. Norway is spreading his religion into Japan and getting those bonuses through World Church for the extra culture, and I guess that's about it actually. World Church, it is what it is. I mean, the extra culture is still extra culture, don't get me wrong. We do have a lot of industrial zones coming up from the Titiits, 293 production points. That's actually the biggest one yet. And while I do notice the English units are actually not going where we think we're going, they are going through the seas here towards the city of Nagano. We got also quite a few universities coming out from England. He put the units in the front of Spanish city of Cadiz and showing him the kitty there. We do need to see if Sambro is going to manage to push through. Does Ally missionaries work on conquistadors if you are not converted? I think so. But I didn't get the confirmation here in chat for that battle cruiser. If Spain could have summed, he had the beautiful Petra city to the southwest. I want the map city. Yeah, I mean, he could have. He would. Wait, south. Oh, here. I don't know. If he could have simmed, you mean? Yeah, I think you say beautiful Petra city, but I'm thinking something else. I don't know. It looks like it would have been a beautiful Petra city, but it would have taken like a century to build it. Anyway, we got quite a few knights here from City getting a counter-attack by the crossbows, and it doesn't look like he's going to have an easy way towards Valladolid or Toledo. While Freezer is going to get gunpowder next turn, we will see him start to upgrade his conquistadors. I think the biggest problem is not what Freezer is doing, but what's happening here. With Titiits discovering what is going on, Sambro in the city of Birmingham, he had quite a few courses put in the water. Now all of those are actually going to go towards the cities of Japan, and there is something that I really want to mention. There are no more chops here for Japan. He's going to need to use all of those built industrial zones, which I gotta say it's amazing and it's very satisfying to see them in a line like this, to try to get a defense up against the English courses. So these English courses are actually gonna get onto the borders of Japan next turn, and well, we do need to see what they're gonna do about it. Hong Kong got taken back. Ethiopia is retreating his Oromos towards the city of Gondar. And we do have a spy coming out from Addis Ababa. I do notice we do need to take a look here. What is Spain doing? Spain, okay, managing to immediately see his problem choke to the west side of Valencia. And of course he sees those opposing coursers. He's gonna be fine. He didn't choose to upgrade his maritimes into conquistadors yet. And we're going to need to see if and when he's actually gonna choose. There's no way he can use his conquistadors for a successful attack if he doesn't have a holy site. I can guarantee that. So I think that there might have been a discussion in between their chats that decided for him that he's not gonna go for conquistadors here. He's not gonna push anyone. He's just gonna soak up resources from Scythia and England, which is definitely a strategy also. Well, looking at the points, FDLV, wait, pause by, okay, we gotta pause probably next time. WTF, yeah. I noticed it already with some previous Last Day Company games, so they tend to make some unexpected moves and surprise their opponents. Yes. Yes, they're doing a very, very good theory crafting over here in the games. And they really like to use these pushes at good moments. Like I say, theory crafting in the way of how they're choosing their leaders, and on the other side, of course, getting the moves. Okay, Grandmaster Chapel coming out from Sarpsborg next turn. On Norway, I do see he's gonna finish Mausoleum and gonna try to get Mahabori Temple. He can definitely try to get some more Diplo points there. Statue of Liberty, wink wink. Okay, looks like the pause might happen here. I guess it gives me time to try to settle the cat. What's the situation on the scientist? Ibn Khaldun and Newton got picked up. Sejong got Newton, and Ibn Khaldun got picked up by Japan. And we're watching this, right? We're watching this with Japan putting a few heavy chariots in there. He did jump up to 234 science with 100 culture. I gotta get a cat, man, because she's not gonna stop. I know she's very stubborn, extremely stubborn. More of these courses are getting upgraded, and from what I do see, they didn't get there in time. They did get discovered by his opponent, by Tokugawa, in the correct moment, and just at the right time. Well, it looks like enough units are getting out from the cities of Tokugawa to get in there. Păi, ori stai cu minte, ori ce faci? Păi, ce este? Let's actually take a look also what's going on here. It looks like these Oromos of Ethiopia, they try to see what's going on next to Hong Kong. Maybe they can get a free pillage, and they will get a free pillage on that mine over there on the iron. We do have a pause mid-turn by the looks of it. Okay, there we go. We're gonna pause right now. So we're probably gonna have, I think it's 5 minutes. I'm gonna put a timer for 5 minutes, but I'm not sure. So I guess it is what it is. We might have 10, we might have 5. Kitty. Okay, let me try to take care of Kitty. Hello. What is going on?
boy.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Quite a few things happening in the mid game here. Let's see what happened in the chat. Bum bum. I don't get some how some people can run for an hour and also smoke. Okay, practice a lot and try to see how the place is. Also find a way to drink water during the run. Yes, it's very important actually to get the run or to get to run or just walk. It's very important to actually keep the blood flowing. Main worry I would say is this Roman Ethiopia front. I think the Hawacha timing attack, the Roman Ethiopia front and the Spanish front decide this game. I'm actually very curious myself to see what's gonna happen over here between Rome and Ethiopia and the Hawachas. I'm not that convinced there's gonna be a Hawacha attack. I think Korea is actually gonna go towards planes, towards fighters and jet bombers rather than anything else. He has certainly the science to keep getting bonuses on his side. He's almost like what 700 science over Titiits over here in the total tab. Tech side, he's going he's going labs. He's going scientific theory here in 1. Nationalism coming up in 4. In CTS territory, I mean, to be honest, I wasn't really expecting him to put that much of a flex on Spain, but it looks like, well, he did. And we do need to see if this is actually going to matter quite a bit in the next part of the game. It certainly stopped Spain from getting an attack against England, or at least for the moment. And we do see some Spanish courses are actually deployed to the east side. But I do notice Korea actually has units of his own to see what's going on over here. That's what he needs. He needs units to see what's going on here. OJ, oh, rest in peace. That's bad. That's bad. Wait, just now? I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, American football player, actor, and broadcaster. I'm sorry, I'm not sure exactly who he is, so I'm gonna take a look. And is regarded one of the most greatest running backs of all time. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. It's more when I think, and I run 10,000 every week. A young body is a magic. Yes, I mean, you gotta get that muscle mass going, man. You gotta keep it also. I gotta say, on this side, I've been quite a bit lazy in the last period, and I do need to actually get more workout done. Definitely more workout done. And I'm happy to see it's beautiful outside, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be very happy to just keep on just walking or running outside. But usually, actually, it's funny because during the summertime, I get to actually run and walk and have like more pleasure during the nighttime than during the daytime, because it's so hot outside, man, during the daytime. But during the nighttime, it's so nice. So I found myself like a lot of the times last summer with the games ending up late, just walking around the neighborhood at night with headphones in and so on. It is what it is. Anyway, coming back to the game here, they did start up, and I do notice we do not have them with that much of a difference in the science, but looking at the culture screen here, we definitely have Varangian getting away with the culture, 204 culture at the moment for Varangian, and 173 science to match. He's in a pen Persian voice golden age, and he's not benefiting from the free inquiry he could have had here. And we got him getting his shippers for the production points, and I definitely see him inching closer to LDK's points of production, with definitely a lot more faith. Looks like fascism timing from him would be something out of the box, while LDK will need to get the solution for that. I would imagine he's gonna need quite a few planes in the air to defend. We do have spies getting out, and I do see General Timur has been recruited in Norway's territory of the west there in Bergen, and from what I do notice, there's not much happening at the moment on his territory. He did take the city of Candy and kept those, sent those almost towards Korea to try to figure out what's going on there. Knokan, hello there, sir. Please remove timer. Yes, sorry. Yes. Oh my god, thank you. Yes. Okay, and I'm gonna put my screens as they should so I can actually see stuff. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, so Japan getting Imhotep. I do see him also building Kilvakisivani in the city of Tokyo and getting his electronics factories. He's putting up a good defense against English units that were disembarked on his part of the sea here, of the North Sea, which is kind of in the south, which is very weird. But anyway, we do have these courses with the ability to try to go past Valletta into Yokohama and Shizuoka, but I do see units are getting sent over there also, and it doesn't seem like he's gonna get that much with this attack. What he is gonna do is make Japan do a little bit of a defense there, and it looks like well, it might actually not count for anything. And we do have Oromos getting out here, and I do notice we got also more campuses getting built, not to mention he's finally getting that barracks in the city of Lalibela. Oh my god, man, the cat. Kick W. Will we bring her in? Do we bring her in again? Or do we let her back? I don't know. Do you guys hear the cat, by the way? Do you hear the cat, or is it, or do you don't hear the cat? You will in time, and you would feel worse if you get it. Okay. Anyway, if you don't hear the cat, it's fine. You cannot hear the cat at all. Okay, it's fine. So she's just gonna. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. She's just gonna cry in my head. It is what it is. We got the workshops coming up from Ethiopia also, as some archaeological museums are going to need to be put down here. He did manage to get that 200 science and 122 culture to work. Pen, brush, and voice right now. Higher than Phyrsos. It slowed down significantly over here Rome from next to him with that attack of the Oromos. He still didn't manage to rebuild everything, by the way. Look at this. He still didn't manage to rebuild everything that he did improve earlier. Well, we do need to see everything that got damaged earlier. It looks like Rome is deploying quite a few units to the west, and he might redirect his efforts towards Cav's attack against Korea. This is one side of Korea that he wasn't actually defending. Most of the units of Korea were deployed to the south and to the southeast. But there are at least 2 heavy chariots in the city of Mogadishu that are just standing over there. They might get their upgrades going, and of course try to fend off an attack from Cavs, which is not going to be enough. He definitely needs a stronger unit. LDK is going for his own metal casting, and he will probably gonna see cuirassiers here. He does have a decent amount of production with his initial cities already benefiting from coal power plants. He is gonna get that energy through in the factories and get all that he needs. 350 points of production here without a working economy though, -7 gold a turn, and he doesn't have a working army. So you can imagine when he's gonna have a working army, how low in the economy he's gonna be. We do have Sambro here with 100 gold points. We do have also Killayad with 116 gold points of his own. He did manage to put down quite a few of those commercials and got the trade routes going between him and England. Even if they're not trading coastally, they are still managing to acquire quite a few points from each other. It looks like Japan is also going to get a few pillages, not that much. England is, well, it's going to get at least a mine. He's going to get a mine in Nagano. It's fine. It's fine. I guess at least 2 of these courses got to pay themselves because they went into the mine. Now we do have Conquistadors showing up, and we do see the 67 damage, not the 90 that we were expecting. Plus 4 Oligarchy, Military Alliance. They don't have the extra +5 against the English units from a different religion. And I don't think this was a question, right? But I gotta ask. I really hope, and I really think he knows, but he didn't use it. I really hope he knows that he's not going to get an extra +5 if he doesn't have his own religion. Anyway, it is what it is. Or I think it works even if you're converted by an allied religion. So, oh my god, so much that could have happened from Norway. So much that could have helped over there, Spain. Yes, I know he's far away, but still, yeah, those missionaries would have been gold over here, or at least just one to convert the Moksha city, and then every other city would have just passively converted slowly. Anyway, these English coursers are actually going to creep closer to Cordoba, and then we want to actually enter those borders to try to smash the city center. We do have also Titiits managing to get that 255 science. Does seem like he kind of leveled off here. He's trying to protect himself and at the same time keep on simming. Looks like he put a courser to the north and unfortunately couldn't build a line of defense against these English coursers. They are going to manage to pass just right by and get into the meat of things, into the Japanese main marketplaces over here in the industrial zones. He's gonna feast in the electronic factories, man. He's gonna take those robots back home. Anyway, looks like also we do need to take a look what's going on here. Calves have been upgraded. We got Korea with an archer. He's gonna smell danger, by the way. The second these calves actually walk through the forest, he's gonna smell danger and probably gonna ring the alarm, start the fires in the lands of Korea one by one. We're gonna see these mountains start to erupt here, and gonna give a readout to LDK. That's how it was, right? What we see in the Lord of the Rings and other movies like that, like you get a you get a forest here, like you get a fire, sorry, you get a fire here, and then you get a fire here, and then you get a fire here, and then so on and so forth, right, until the other part of the map is gonna get a message. Menelik's religion, he went for the cross-cultural dialogue for the science. Watts, he improved for the science and the faith. And missionary zeal for not costing terrain and features. He's gonna want to spread like wildfire here into his allies so he can get as much science as possible. And to be honest, it's working. 218 science, 120 culture, definitely working over here for Ethiopia. He did stop settling cities. He's on 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and I do notice him putting down more campuses and finishing up another encampment here. He's getting his archaeological museum from Harald, and well, I guess we're going to need to see his next attack here. I gotta say, I'm a bit worried about his next phase of the game. I guess we'll see. Let's see what's going on here. English troops have been pushed back. One did manage to get into Cordoba, but it's not like Cordoba has that many tiles to work anyway. Looks like still he is trying to do some damage here, wrapping around, not letting Spain develop cities or acquire more. We do have Korea. Korea did not see this. I don't think he saw this. Did he see this? They don't have a spy in this city center, but I guess he might actually think that Rome is bringing some calves. Oh, look at the other calves. We got 5 here and another 2, 4, 6, over 7, 8 possible next to the city of Harald. Okay, that's a good army. 2 turns for Mahabodhi Temple to finish in Harald. Wasn't it getting built somewhere else also? Or was that the one that we saw? I think there are only 2 nations that could build it, right? Yeah. It's Norway, probably that's gonna get it. Okay. Yeah, I do see also some more industrial zones coming in. He popped a lot of these admirals, and of course he's gonna probably upgrade them soon, getting encampments done. We do need to see what he's gonna do about Korea here to the west side, and of course with Rome getting ready to pounce, we also need to see how Korea is gonna manage to defend himself. Looks like his forward archer got taken down by one of these Roman camps, and immediately LDK takes notice on the city of Mogadishu. He is actually gonna put more knights and will want to get his ballistics up. I do remember he was very close. Okay, there we go. He's 1 turn away from ballistics and also 1 turn away from nationalism. Not a lot of units for cored up units, especially against a 12 strong cav army from Rome. Army unit deployment, I shouldn't call it an army, but it is so confusing. How do you call a group of units? Except saying that they are a group of units, of course. Okay, we got Rome also upgrading some units here in the lands of Tokugawa. He's gonna want to defend, push back England if it's possible. While I do notice Filippo Brunelleschi is gonna try to build the Oxford University in the city of Sangju. I don't think anybody was contesting this. Kilvakisivani is gonna get built here in Japan. No, yeah, nobody's contesting that at the moment. They were kind of the ones. Oh, maybe. No. Anyway, looks like Scythia is managing to get 44 gold at 10, 193 science, 100 culture, 332 production right now. Even if he's putting up more pressure against his opponent, he's also going to get Angkor Wat for an extra population point in each of his cities and starting to put down theater square for a stronger culture requirement. Late game, Scythia is going to be quite nasty. We're going to need to see if he's going to get to tank armies with fascism to punch through his opponent's defenses. Wow, the Spanish Corsair is very strong. And look at Filippo work over there. Poof! He put a few more breaks here in Oxford University. Bam, bam, bam. Squad company. Is it a squad of troops? I mean, they're 12, right? You could call them a squad, I guess. Oh, it wasn't. Oh, I guess it is what it is. A squad of calves. It doesn't have the same ring. Here we can observe a herd of giant death robots in the natural habitat. Yes, they are watching over the trees and trying to see what these little creatures are gonna do. Well, we got quite a few universities also coming out from Rome City. Looks like his science is gonna take a big leap here with only 195 points. Does seem like he's gonna get good in the next era. He is in a pen brush and voice golden, so all of that he's gonna actually keep. While we do have Sambro doppling quite a bit of his science next part, so will Freezer. Freezer couldn't actually manage to get out of that hole he's in, but he's right now pushing against England, and by the looks of it, these conquistadors. Even guys, I cannot believe this. He's actually pushing with conquistadors that don't have anything on them. They don't even have the +5 against units using another religion. Really? Well, I guess it is what it is, boys. You see it here first. If it works, it works. You know, you don't need to do it again. If it works, it works. Now, Holy Side project's coming up from Cadiz. It's gonna take a while, but he's gonna try to get that going. He's gonna need a shrine so he can buy out missionaries and, of course, get that religion quickly. He won't get the opportunity to actually push back the religion of Ethiopia from the lands of England. I'm pretty sure England is gonna scream foul if any of those apostles are coming next to his cities. Look at Japan's production. 477. I mean, he got those electronic factories everywhere. He's trying to build Oxford University, but that's not gonna work. And it looks like he did manage to plug the choke right on time, so these English coursers could only manage to get these mines and improvements here, not really anything else. And I think this is the moment when he's gonna get Oxford. This is Oxford 410s. We got Filippo with another charge, and he's probably gonna want to do it. This forest is kind of far away to chop in Sangju. That's 4 tiles out, so that's not gonna work. The only dream he has is if Filippo activates. If he doesn't activate, he might actually get wait, can he get countered 6 times? Doesn't look like there's any chops here remaining, and yeah, he's re-improving his tiles, but unless he gets great engineer, he can't get it. So I think it's gonna be, regardless of what Filippo does, it is still gonna be on Sejong here. Okay, we got Cav Course coming in from the east, and by the looks of it, the production queues of Korea, we start to see quite a few Hawachas getting out of his cities. Well, he's getting some banks also to try to balance out the lack of gold. But to be honest, I don't see on Freritos de la Vega that much gold per turn either. Actually, Last Day Company did manage to get in more than enough gold, and even more gold than their opponents. Looking at the production, though, it does seem like we do have 2 members of Freritos de la Vega on more than 400 points of production, while Vegeta does also have those fate points to add. We do have on the other side Sambro and Ethiopia managing to get together quite a few points between themselves. Definitely higher than Freezer, but not as high as Phyrsos. Oh well, we'll see. This is also gonna be quite interesting. What's gonna happen here? How is Rome actually gonna want to push into Korea? He's pushing in Yangsan. That's gonna be his safe bet to actually take a city, while Mogadishu already has walls. I'm pretty sure he's aware that these are the juicy tiles, where the juicy tiles are, but is he gonna want to push through here? This is the question. He doesn't know yet what's happening in Yansan. I'm pretty sure he sees what's going on in Mogadishu because of that spy of Norway. Yeah, he sees what's going on in Mogadishu. He probably doesn't see the Piking shot getting produced, but everything else he sees. Can we look to the culture victory screen? Yes, at least +12 with the card on the IZ. Yeah, and plus vertical integration. That's going to be important. Yes, what's Tokugawa industrial adjacency? Let me actually take a look. We got a +18 industrial zone. Okay, that's a +9 double. This is a +8 double, 16 and 18. That is quite strong, and he's still building up his electronics factory count. We also are getting into the next era, by the way, and we're going to need to take a look what's going on here. This is, I think, where the important part is. How is Rome gonna try to play this? Okay, at least he's gonna get the vision of Yangsan. He now knows that Yangsan is unprotected for the moment. There is no route for those units from Korea to actually get into that border of Yangsan easy, and we do need to see if Rome is gonna manage to give him the rap of death over here. I'm pretty sure he's still gonna try to go for the pillages over here on the Korean cities. You wanted to see the culture victory? Let's actually take a look at the screen. And we got 1 out of 66 for Menelik, and doesn't seem like it's happening here. We got also Menelik with only 42 tourism at turn 71. This is not that good at turn 71. Looking at the era score screen, while we did have a lot of the players actually going for a golden age in the next Congress, all of them did manage to secure the golden age. In this one, we only have right now from Freritos de la Vega, Harald going for 120, and I do notice LDK is gonna have his 95. That's exactly what he needs, while Ethiopia is not gonna get his. He's gonna need 9 more points if he wants to get that. In the meantime, it looks like Scythia is redeploying his units towards stock upon Trent's defense, while that city is going to get walls. We do have quite a few English knights coming out to save it. There still are going to be some pillages being done on the mines, but it looks like Spain is upgrading into line infantries. Okay, well, that's definitely a stronger unit that Scythia can handle. He did manage to get to the Legion, by the way, and let's see what it is. Defender with Jesuit, okay. Well, he does manage to get his shrine next turn, and we do need to see when he's gonna pop that missionary, what's gonna look like. These conquistadors should get the +5 activated. There we go. Oh, wait. Yeah, +5 combat strength versus... I mean, this is a better number. It's 76. Imagine if these would have been 81, right? From the beginning, this would have been so powerful. But anyway, Sambro is 2 turns off from ballistics. He has a crossbow that could turn into a field cannon, and has quite a few of these knights that could turn into also cuirassiers. This is going to be important because they should be strong enough to defend the conquistadors with all of the shebangs on them. Let's actually see what Scythia is doing. Okay, not much here. Okay, what's happening here? Not much. Norway is showing up some units, but not much. We do have the city of Yangsan getting attacked by Phyrsos. He's gonna get a double tap next turn. You see, he's probably gonna get... Oh, that city is gonna chop walls. And we do have Korea getting a builder to safety. He's gonna chop the walls. Okay. Well, I guess it is what it is. He's still gonna get the mine though, and he did already get 3 mines. I don't think it's worth it though. Like, to be honest, I don't think this was worth it for him. Unless he manages to put more pressure on Korea in the north, I don't think this was worth it. Anyway, we do have the taking down of a Korean cuirassier, and it looks like Rome is gonna put quite a bit of pressure with these calves all together on Korea. He wants to force Korea to re-evaluate his options when it comes to the production queues and get a lot of units to defend this, while it buys time for Norway to get something critical here. I do have to say, Korea is still very far ahead in the science. 343 points. That was not a free inquiry golden age he was benefiting from, while Harald is in a monumentality golden age this time around. He's gonna get the ability to buy more builders and improve his land here quickly, get some chops in. He did manage to finish his religion, and that was oh, he finished it way earlier actually. Where did he send these apostles though? Okay, they are in the lands of Rome. Okay, in the lands of Rome. Okay. Sambro, no. Golden Age on LDK, reformed the coinage, and Ethiopia did not manage to get it. And looking at the gold pattern here, we actually see a much better economy on Freritos de la Vega than we have on La State Company. We're going to need to see if that actually keeps on going. We also have a bit better results when it comes to the production, except Freezer on Spain from Freritos de la Vega. By the looks of it, with Titiits is 541 versus the top production specialist here, LDK 378. We do have also Vegeta 433 versus Xpli 357, and then Sambro 235 versus Phyrsos is 344. By the looks of it, in the lands of Scythia, we do have him gathering a lot of military hardware in Kamyanka Dnipropetrovsk for those siege units. While I do notice he's finishing up his energy production here, coal power plants are starting to ramp up. He's gonna build a bit more culture because he definitely needs some. 200 science though is not bad for Xpli. We're gonna need to see if this actually gives him the edge, but it looks like these units of Spain will have a problem. Anyway, we got a congress here. We're also gonna have a pause of 2 minutes. Let's actually put some stuff here. Recruit partisans. Okay. 2 minutes and we're coming back. So did anybody actually get to see the Fallout or no? Wait, is this a cat on Spain? Or is that just damage against the walls? No, there's no cat. There's no cat in the game. We do have the field cannons and the units of Spain actually pushing back these CTN units, and now England did get his cuirassiers, definitely making his cities tougher. And with a field cannon having the ability to attack into these cuirassiers much easily, there is a line infantry coming in with 86 strength. That's definitely a lot of strength there. And we do need to see when he's gonna get these missionaries next to the conquistadors, if they're gonna be tough enough. Now we do need to see also if Spain is going to have the production necessary to actually keep on pushing into England and trying to force him to use more of his goal points. Looking at the resolutions of the World Congress, Siphon Funds did get 2 levels higher, Light Calves +5, and we do have Benedict II loses, no, gains 2 Diplo victory points. Wasn't the first one actually won by Varangian? Ethiopia is on 8 points, and we do have Varangian on 6. Okay, that's pretty pog over here on Ethiopia. He definitely can actually try to put Statue of Liberty over here from Diredawa. And I do see to the west side, he's putting a line of Oromos, defending a little bit up against these calves, but I'm pretty sure that's not where the main attack is. We do have Rome getting ready quite a few of these Night Corps in Hong Kong to go for it, and Terracotta Army is going to finish next turn in Setia. While he does have a few generals, he does also have Gustavus Adolphus. Yeah, looks like Korea did manage to fend off the attacks here in Yangsan, getting the wall up in time. And of course, these Roman camps just managed to do a pillage on the mine, and that's about it. They're also going to pillage most of this territory here. And oh my god, these pike shots are useless. Look at the damage. This Roman unit, this Roman camp core unit is just overwhelming the pike shots. They don't even know what's happening there. We do have Korea putting a spy in and trying to get a few more anti-cavs, while in the meantime he's building up his own cavs. We do have him discovering flight next turn, and I do see the city of Seoul is 10 population. I guess we're going to need to see how everything is going to get built over here. It doesn't really have the population, the stronger population. Anyway, cities of Japan. Oh, graphical glitch. Oh no! We got some workshops coming in, and yes, we do have some also campuses that need to finish. While at the moment he didn't get general, he's putting down encampment soon, and we're going to need to see if he's going to manage to get enough for a military, or if he wants it for a military engineer, if he wants it for actually oil generation later on, or trying to get a general. I don't see him trying to get a general. I more see him trying to get planes against his opponent here, just like. Sejong is trying to do it. LDK is trying to do it. Let me see what's going on here. Sure. Honestly, seems like a very good start for LSE. FDLV are fighting back very well. Yes, it does look like it's a very good start for LSE. Also, I think usually in teamers it's 7 into a theater square into industrial zone, into industrial zones with theater square. So main cities with high production and pop get theater square before industrial, and if you don't have high pop, it's industrial into theater. I see. Okay. The main Fallout actress looks like an anime. Mila Kunis. Oh, you know what? Oh, actually, you're not wrong, but I think she resembles a lot. I don't know if you know the main actor from Mentalist, from The Mentalist. You know that detective? Try to put her picture next to her, and it's like her daughter. Like, unbelievable. It's like her daughter. She's just way younger. And these mosquitoes trying to pillage my skin. Oh no, Nemesis, no. Slap them, slap, get them all, get them all. Yeah. Well, we do have light infantry getting up from Japan here, and I do see them, well, I do see him actually needing somewhere to put them. I'm actually quite curious what is he gonna do with them. Looking at what's going on here, we did have one conquistador taken down, and it looks like the second one finally did manage to get his, well, not even that. Wait, the missionary is actually on the tile that got taken. On the other conquistador. This one still doesn't have the bonus from the other missionaries. Didn't he have 2 missionaries? Where's the other one? Oh, he got sent here. I see. It's in Toledo. And still that guy is not giving anything. Wow. Okay. I guess he didn't need those 5 points anyway. It's fine. In the science screen, it does seem like Lastic Company is going to need to catch up a little bit. We do have Xpli with 200. We do have Sambo with 155. He did manage to, well, lose his Frinkuri Golden Age just as Freezer did, but it doesn't look like it hurt their, both science or the science between them that much. LDK though, 329 science, forced to do more military on the east side. He is slowing down his sim, while we do have Vegeta putting up more acceleration. We do have him getting his industrial zones down, more campuses, getting Bolshoi Theater out, and getting Colossus. In the World Congress, as I did say this, right? +5 combat. Wait, is this might be the helicopter Congress also, right? Like right at the end of this, we might actually see helicopters coming out from Titiits, for example. Interesting. Why is he building? I guess he's not going helicopters. That's why he's building. He's going labs. Sanitation coming up in next turn. Okay. The replaceable parts also for LDK. He's gonna get his infantries. It's not like he has a lot of them. It is what it is. Ooh, actually, Pike shot course. Wow, they take so much damage attacking into a normal cav, and they die attacking into a cav. How can this happen? I mean, I understand the extra +5 from the Congress, but man, these spiking shots just seem totally out of the league. Lastic Company just ignore culture can be a huge problem. Yeah, but we've seen multiple times actually people just using Pembrush and voice to get their culture going, and to be honest, they did put up a good defense later on. I don't really see Varangian going as hard as he could for culture victory. We do have Vegeta here with only 66 tourism. Ethiopia is only 42 tourism. Neither of them are actually doing that much. Titiits did jump up to 600 production though, and I do see also Varangian has a significant amount of production boost. He's on 466 with 177 faith, while LDK cannot reach those numbers. Now we do have Xpli getting 441, and I think the big question is he gonna start spamming in encampments? I think so. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 encampments from him. Definitely going for the tank timing. Looks like at the moment Xpli is getting his military science in 2 turns. He probably wanted industrialization before everything, and that's exactly what's happening here, getting those extra production points on each of his mines. Wow. Wow. He's building up for it. If he chooses, culture victories will cost a lot of production, yes. Okay, so the fascism timings don't really seem to be happening unless Harald is gonna want to do one. Harald actually has a good timing for the fascism. Not very good though. Like it's slower than LDK can get a lot of planes out, at least. Well, that's actually given if Korea can get enough planes out, because he's getting quite a bit bullied over here by Korea. I gotta say, it looks like Korea is gonna expend quite a few units to get rid of the Roman units from his territory. Well, it looks like he did manage to do that, while Rome did manage to push a little bit Ethiopia to upgrade some of his units. We do have the next attack showing up here. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a combustion attack from Phyrsos, which... Oh, no, it's not. Wait, no? He's going with Cuirassier Corps? Okay, well, this is a much earlier attack than we were expecting, and I'm pretty sure it's also a much earlier attack than Ethiopia was expecting. But I do see Ethiopia has Cav upgrades. It's just a matter of gold. And looking at their gold pattern, they should have more than enough. They need to upgrade a few units to defend themselves there. Well, Japan still needs to build some more of his electronics factories, and well, I do notice at the moment he's not getting pushed by anybody, nor is he pushing anybody. We do have Spain also managing to get some more damage on these English troops, but he kind of got stopped dead in his tracks there. Those cuirassiers from England came right on time. He needed to actually get the push a lot earlier. He couldn't, and right now these conquistadors are not that useful anymore. Well, they're definitely useful for the defense. And he's trying to get a general for them, or does he have a general? He does have a general for them. I guess we're going to need to see if there's going to be a counter push here from England. He did put Bradford to the south, and he is getting a few courses to upgrade in that city center. Wasn't this the Great Petra city we were talking about earlier? This is the Great Petra city we were talking about earlier, no? Rush tanks, helicopters, right after industrialization, or way to grab research labs. I think that's situational, to be honest, Nemesis. I think that's situational on what do you have next to you. If you're free sim and you just can keep on being free sim, research labs is definitely the better one, the better option. Rome wants payback for what happened 1,000 years ago. Exactly, Dibisley, exactly. The Great Petra city of Bradford, yes. Okay. I guess we're going to need to take a look here how Scythia is going to try to get in. I'm pretty sure he's also going to be quite close to getting his tanks. We got him on military science. He already has cuirassier, so it means he has ballistics. He's building his roads towards his opponent. And well, Spain has been lower than him in science for some time now. It doesn't look like... oh, wait. Oh, Xpli went industrialization and Freezer didn't. So we're gonna see tanks also from Freezer and steel walls. It's not gonna be easy. Not gonna be easy at all for Tomyris to push through this. Now we got universities. Norway is getting those railroads, starting to connect his cities, and I still don't see an army from him on the west side, nor is he actually giving us an idea what is he gonna do up next. 274 science is definitely strong. Getting so many more universities is gonna help him out, not to mention freshly built campuses. 2 turning one from the city of Kristiansand. Is that even gonna give him... Oh, that's a 1-pointer. Okay, that's a 1-pointer, and he has another 2-pointer here, 3-pointer on Hamar. Another city from Skedsmo. I wouldn't be surprised if he's gonna put another one to the south by the looks of it. Japan has so few cities actually. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Okay. on the rich islands, it seems like it's very few cities. And well, good thing is for him, he now did manage to get 404 science. That gives him a lead on LDK. Actually, makes him catch up on the lead that LDK had. While he's gonna get his chemistry, we're gonna see a lot of these research labs getting into his land over here and giving him those extra science points. While he did secure the extra production over LDK also. He's not close to LDK though. LDK is on the other side of the planet, so we're going to probably need to see him use that production capability against Ethiopia and England, and we're also going to need to see if he's going to choose to go to be offensive here or not. I would imagine at the moment he's still building up his capability simming basically rather than doing anything else. Archaeologists are going to give him some antiquity sites. He does have 1, 2 at least that I can see. That should be fine. I'm pretty sure he can find a third one somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Third one over here to the northeast of Nagano, so he can get that through. Rome. Alhambra coming up from Kume. We got factories getting in. Industrialization, of course, got acquired earlier. He did finish his terracotta army. Has a spy in Lalibela. I don't see it at level 2 though. And a spy here probably somewhere in the city of Seoul. But again, he's not actually doing the missions to get them higher. And I don't see him actually managing to use terracotta army to improve their levels. That's a bit unfortunate though. It would have been awesome for him to get a level 2 spy or something. I'm pretty sure Phyrsos is going to be one of the ones that will just spam helicopters later on in the game against his opponents. Well, first up, we got some Roman cuirassiers able to storm some Oromos, and we do need to see when the attack is going to start here. It does seem like these cuirassiers are definitely going to be strong enough to push through Oromo line, but might not be strong enough to push through Cavs. And that's exactly what's happening. Phyrsos did not click the buttons fast enough, and it looks like Killayad did manage to have the time to upgrade all of these Cavs. Well, some of them are still going to die regardless. Yep. Okay. I do see Xpli did manage to get those points of production. Is he on combustion finally? No, still far away from it. Rifling barely coming up next turn? That is slow. I mean, we do see Spain here is going to get his steel walls. He already has refining, so he's going to get combustion in good enough time. I'm pretty sure he's not going to push England, but he's going to have the defensive capabilities he needs. Getting in common training projects so he can get one of the modern generals. So compared to Sejong bonus, wait, can we say that he has the same stats as Norway or not on Korea? I mean, to be honest, I never did the math on how much he's getting, but we're wait a second, how many eras are we in? Let me take a look. He's in he has team power, he has labs, right? He has labs. He's here, so he has modern era. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5. And what's the I guess we would need to actually take a look at how much he got. Wait. He would be around probably 600, between 500 and 800. I would say between 500 and 800 actually, right now. Total tab? No, not even close. Not even close to Harald. We got Harald here on 5800, while LDK is 2575. I don't think they're even close to each other. I mean, we got one going for mobilization. The other one is 11 turns from Scorched Earth. Scorched Earth being here. Well, next one is mobilization. I don't know if he has urbanization. I watch because I like Michael. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. Points are literally the only reason I watch. Oh, okay. I mean, you need to get those points in. Yeah. Okay, well, we do have Norway here getting quite a few military engineers to the northwest. We're going to need to see him prepare his army, prepare his attack against the Korea. I'm pretty sure it's something is coming with Amina getting recruited, or quite a few generals also being deployed to the northwest. It looks like he is going to need to reveal himself. Campus research projects here for Albert Einstein. Korea is going to try to get there also, and we do need to see if he's going to prioritize getting the labs first or try to go for the projects. Looks like labs are going to be the priority. He did manage to push back the units from Rome, while Rome is doing an attack on Ethiopia here. Looks like he's not going to manage to push too far into the borders of Ethiopia. He's getting stopped here slowly. We do have a problem in Gondor, though, for Ethiopia. He doesn't have enough units, and it does seem like these Ethiopian cuirassiers are not going to be as strong as the Roman cuirassier corps. We do have also more coal power plants and encampment training projects coming out from Ethiopia. He's gonna try to get one of the modern generals, Jose de San Martin being the next one. Rome might get it though in 2 turns. He's gonna get it passively. Scythia is also making projects, so he might want to get this, while Ethiopia is actually 116 points. Yeah, well, he's finishing one project next turn. Let's see if he's gonna have enough faith. 200 faith in the bank, probably not enough faith to buy it. I would say not enough faith to buy it. Do we have airports put down, aerodromes put down? No, Korea did manage to get aerodromes, right? Oh, does he not have a single aerodrome put down? Wait, is he so locked in his population that he cannot put an aerodrome down? Is this what's happening? Oh, that is actually quite sad. Getting another city so he can put that kick. Anyway, Freritos de la Vega all taking steel at the same time. That seems like a good timing as a team. Yes. Good sleep ASMR voice. I can't kick W, man. Sejong will always be an enigma for me. Well, Alhambra is gonna give Rome over here an extra military policy slot to use. That's he's gonna put it to good work. He has combustion in 3 turns, and I gotta say he doesn't have another army to upgrade. He will have quite a few strong units that keep on pushing Ethiopia here. But if he doesn't manage to take a city to upgrade them in that city, he's not really gonna have tanks on the offense. Maybe we will see him start to actually get quite a few hard builds here. I do see a 2-turning cuirassier corps from Serbia. That's more than good production right here. And well, at the moment it does look like he's gonna need to do something about his pillages or his position. Okay, he's rolling back, coring up, getting stronger units, and I would imagine he's gonna want to get tanks here upgraded. He did manage to do some damage against the unit. I think he actually took one down. Now pillaged 2 tiles, but that's about it. He couldn't actually get through the defense that Ethiopia put up. Looking here, it looks like Spain is still not getting pushed by Scythia. It will take a few more turns for Xpli to get his combustion going, while Spain is 4 turns away from his own combustion. He did manage to get the steel walls, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna need at least 1 tank to upgrade all of the garrison defense strength of his cities. There is an English cav attack starting to form here, and it looks like Spain with a Corsair is seeing this happening. We do need to see what these cavs are gonna do. Are they actually gonna try to pillage Kabul or something? Kabul is a Spanish city with Amani, but it is 72 strength, so I don't think with walls, I don't think those cavs will have the opportunity to get close and touch that city too much. What do you think will happen next? Armies, nukes, or space? I think we're probably gonna see tank armies from Rome, or he's gonna try to get to tank armies here. He's 4 turns out, and then follow up with helicopters. I'm thinking we will see jet bombers from Vegeta. And I'm thinking, I don't know what I don't know what Japan is gonna do here. I'm actually very curious what Japan is gonna do. He doesn't have the number count of encampments to make me think that he's gonna do something with tanks. He only has like 1 or 2, yeah, 2 of them, and that's it. So my next thought about this is he's gonna try to get the same jet bombers GDRs later on in the game. While he does have a few aerodrome points, he will also have the population, which at the moment Sejong doesn't have. Can see two GDR armies fight for one of the capitals. Might be, yeah. Japan is going to win. That's what they busy holding strong with the thought that Japan is gonna win this. Whatever happens, Japan wins. Yeah, I mean it might be. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so many research that's coming out from both Titiits and LDK. We do need to see how fast Titiits is going to manage to get that edge in the science on his opponent here. Well, by the looks of it, they're keeping very, very tight to each other, 505 481, but a lot more production on Titiits. So we are about to see him pop over 700 points of production. I do see also he's building up a Big Ben, which of course will require for his allies give him quite a bit of gold before that Big Ben is gonna finish. Trying to go for Huetokali. We do have, well, quite a few lakes here. This Huetokali is gonna make Lake Victoria amazing. Like all of these tiles are gonna get those extra points. This is not a lake, right? This is a sea. Yeah, he has some lake tiles here in Fukushima. So at least what, 6 lake tiles are gonna be improved. That's not bad, not bad. Would have been nice to have more amenities, but you know, you do what you have to do and work with it. Aquarium coming up also from Scythia. It does have a few of these cuirassiers deployed to the east. Looks like Norway did acquire some units from Hansa, and he's sending them to pillage Scythia. That's actually pretty good, holding these Scythian cuirassiers locked to the northeast and not allowing him to send them to the south. Of course, yes, they're gonna get some promotion points. That's not ideal, but it is what it is. I'm pretty sure Scythia right now doesn't have a strong enough army to push through Spain with tanks. Spain having tanks. It will take a lot more from Xpli to actually pull off an attack against Spain. Okay, cuirassiers, swords, cuirassier. Ooh, guys, we might actually see Norway here getting his armies against Korea, or is that an army just for the points? Returning it from Alesund. I'm thinking with 80 crews coming out from Korea's defenses, I don't think he's gonna get that easy through even with tank armies. So unless he's actually gonna go bombers here, I don't think it's gonna be easy. I also am taking a look what's going on in Rome's territory, and yes, he's getting a wave of these cuirassier corps. He wants to get the tanks. He did retreat those from the lands of Ethiopia, while Ethiopia is putting a flight next turn. It will mean Ethiopia will be quite late on getting his steel and tanks at the same time. It's not like Ethiopia has an insane advantage when it comes to the science. Actually, at the moment, he doesn't have any on Phyrsos. He just has a little bit more science backed up from the beginning. But Phyrsos did not deviate. I don't think he went for flight. He's getting mobilization in 3 turns. He's definitely going to need a lot of these cuirassier corps, but also normal cuirassiers. I wouldn't be surprised if he's going to use his other cities that don't have encampments able for him to actually get those corps directly to try to get more of these to army up. Let's see. Are we having more of these? 1 and a 2. Just 2 units. Oof. And 1, 2. Just 2 of these encampments. Doesn't seem like it's gonna be good enough. Anyway, England did get the defense going. Looks like he pushed out from Manchester those units of Spain, and nothing's happening on this front. On the west side, nothing's really happening. Ethiopia did manage to get his camps out and working on more infrastructure here for the war, getting his gold going. We do have him dropping down to 2 gold a turn, while Xpli is making 141. LDK is also 172 right now with a reformed coinage golden age. This actually helps them out quite a bit. He's starting to put down some aerodromes. Finally, he got that city to put one down. Also Jeonju to get one. Okay, radio in 1. He's not far away from advanced flight. While at the moment, Norway doesn't really have a unit to do anything against Korea. Phyrsos delaying getting his combustion, going for scientific theory, going for his own tanks, while Vegeta is going to discover chemistry that's going to put a lot of science on him. I do see Titiits did manage to get more science at the moment than LDK, 565 versus 500, while Vegeta is 400 of his own. We do need to see Varangian is going to manage to pull off an attack against Korea. There are two allies here that might actually converge their armies on Korean nation, while LDK is going to get a lot of air force out. We're going to need to see if that will hold, Okay, still no movement here. Nothing really happening. Looks like they're taking down Alanda. There are 3 battleships from Ethiopia trying to take out that city center, which is at the moment Titiits' city, with 29 envoys. So, I do see Amani is in there also. In that city is 91 garrison defense strength. Slowly it looks like the battleships are chipping away enough of that city strength to pull it down, drag it down, while I do see there are experience points getting acquired here. These battleships are going to be happy captains doing the experience there, getting their experience there. How come Norway is out-simming Rome so hard? Well, first of all, Norway didn't get pushed by anybody. Rome did get slowed down over here. I think that's one of the reasons. That's definitely one of the reasons. The other reason is Norway is a phase civilization, and usually phase civilizations do get quite a bit strong at the mid to late game. Early game, maybe not as strong, but mid to late game, very, very strong. Yeah, we didn't also have Rome specializing in a little bit different part of the game, war. He's getting his encampments out, he's getting his military going on, keeps on putting off attack after attack against Ethiopia, tried to do an attack against Korea. All of that actually requires him redirecting production towards those units, towards that attack. And yes, they're getting something out of it. They're slowing down their opponents. They're getting tiles. They're getting yields from the pillages. They're rewarding somehow their team by using those strategies. But at the same time, you do need to keep a balanced approach. We did see the same thing happening on the other side, right? Ethiopia tried to do the same thing with his own units against Rome, and he did quite well with the Oromos. While we do need to see if this upcoming attack with tanks from Phyrsos is actually going to manage to push through the defenses of Killayad. I do see he's going to get his own tank corps, and he shouldn't be that far away from them, especially since Phyrsos is delaying this move. You know, we do need to see if Phyrsos is going to manage to get his armies out, because at the moment it does look like Satan is quite late on the culture. Huito Kali finishing up next turn from Yokohama. We do have archaeologists here getting busy, and yes, he's getting his research labs. He keeps on building up his research labs. While he did upgrade a few tanks to the northeast, doesn't seem like he's actually, well, right now gonna push, but we might actually see him flex a little bit against England and try to be a bit annoying against Ethiopia here also. There is kind of a highway that he could get very close up to those opposing units. Spain is almost even stats with England, considering everything he has been through. Yeah, I mean it is. He withstood a 2 versus 1 attack, right? Buying units with faith also hurts your sim. Those could have been builders, and it's more than 6 to 7 units. It's having to go bottom 3. Yes, that is the problem. Having to go bottom 3 and not getting labs in time. Yeah. Who is first dying, Spain or England? That's a very good question. And I guess it all depends on how aggressive Japan is going to want to be here. I still don't see him actually getting up for massive war. He has the technology, but he doesn't have the units, the unit count, right? We do need to see if he's actually going to get an air force out. I do see him getting flight next 10, mobilization in 3, and yes, he does have quite a bit of population in his cities to put down aerodromes. Not to mention some sprinkled aluminium on his tiles. What do we have here? Okay, no movement yet. Rome did manage to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tank cores. Well, tank core pre-builds. I do see Philip is gonna get his industrialization. While, wait a second, Phyrsos is next turn gonna get combustion. He doesn't have a normal cuirassier, so he cannot army up easily. I guess it is gonna come down to the numbers game here. On the other side, I do notice that cuirassier 1, 2, 3, Only 3 tank corps are available for Ethiopia to use. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. Even if he gets tanks, that I don't think that's good enough. He literally needs a line of tanks here. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure the Roman tanks will double shot these cabs. They should be able to double shot the cabs. I guess we'll see. We will see. Ethiopia definitely has faith in the bank. He could pre-build these, buy these units with pre-builds, and by the looks of it, we do have him building up his infrastructure to get oil generation. There we go. He just bought another Cuirassier Corps here from Lalibela. While he needs 3 more turns to get to his own combustion, that's going to give him 2 turns between him and Rome's ability to get to his borders. I think it should be more than enough time. Maybe gold is gonna make an impression here, and I gotta say I'm a bit sad I didn't follow how much gold they got from Big Ben, but I don't think they got enough. Like they got it and spent it. I don't think they actually got it and spent it, right? Okay, we got that Cuirassier army popping out from Alessund. He's not following up with more units. So that tank army I was talking about earlier is not going to happen. It is what it is. He's probably going to get 1 for the defense and 1 from the road. And that's it. That is it. With research labs coming out from each city, I'm pretty sure his science is going to be much, much better. We do have him 413 with 258 culture 10, 599 faith. In the bank right now. He's only on 180 faith. He didn't quite spam out his holy sites. He just got a few of them, especially next to the coast, and that's about it. Alex was right. I'm a secret genius. Who is winning? That's a very good question. At the moment, we don't know. We don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You want me to answer FTLV? You want me to answer Korea? How to say Japan? I don't know. I don't know. LDK is keeping up. Look at that. And there are so many strategic moves, like, tactical moves that can be done in the next part of the game that will influence the game so much. Okay, so for example, this attack, right, between Ethiopia and Rome. This can go so many ways. One good thing is Japan shouldn't be that far away from getting his advanced flight, and he is gonna have a lot of production to get those planes in the air very, very quickly, which is gonna mean he's gonna have an air force to attack into Ethiopia while Ethiopia is getting pushed by the tank corps of Rome. This is gonna be a problem. Tank corps and artilleries of Rome. Surprisingly close game. I mean, this is the finals, right? It's not super. Come on, it's not that surprising, bro. What are you trying to say? What do you mean? The finals of the CivFR Squadrons, bro. Anyway, I do see morning cameras being placed over here from Ethiopia, and Rome doesn't have the visibility over all of the units that Ethiopia is putting into the defense of Ankober, but now with his tank wars available, we can actually see the damage. Yeah, these calves are gonna get it. They're gonna get it. They're 85. These tanks are 108. We do have also a supply convoy with the tanks, Jose de San Martin, while on the other side looks like Jeanne d'Arc is gonna be here. Wait. That's not gonna give him the points for the tanks. Did Ethiopia get outmatched? Oh, no, he has Napoleon. Where's Napoleon? Oh, I see. I was clicking on the wrong one. It's Jeanne d'Arc and Napoleon. Okay, never mind. He has Napoleon. LCD is also in Gondar, not really doing anything, and I do see some Japanese tanks are also trying to see what's going on. Looks like they're gonna catch this archaeologist with his pants down in the forest. I think this guy, I mean, he gonna get it. I mean, this tank is definitely gonna get him. Or at least, well, I guess we're gonna need to see. Maybe he's not that interested in a lonely archaeologist in the forest. You know, we do have Japan actually sending a few more tanks there. He might actually drag the defense of Ethiopia a little bit to the south, since there is no visibility on the city of Hong Kong. He doesn't really know what Rome is up to. You know, we do have spies here in Ravenna, spies in Kume, so they could think that, okay, there is an attack here somewhere in Hong Kong. It can't be in any other place, and try to make a decision with that. Okay, Norway just casually buying a Cuirassier army in Alessund. We do have Norway also, 2 turns out from radio. Totalitarianism also coming up in 2 turns. He's on fascism right now. He could actually try to get those fascism tanks. Well, he's gonna be on fascism soon. Now we do need to see if he's gonna have the opportunity to do enough against Korea with multiple AT crews and biplanes starting to get out as an air force for Korea. Not gonna be easy even for fascism tank armies or helicopter armies with fascism to go against that defense. And I think the biggest question is how soon bombers and fighters for Japan, how fast can he build those units? We do have Tokyo. Come on, show me the production, Tokyo. Show me the numbers. That's a Magnus 170 production strength city. Kyoto 122. Yokohama, he's on 110. Shizuoka on 104. That's very good production from what he has. He's also building some hangars here, which is going to be quite important to get that aluminium through. While I do see he's getting some seaports also for those extra gold points in the seas. Oh, this is so satisfying. I gotta say, these extra culture points on Lake Victoria are amazing. They're amazing. But wait, why does he need to actually build a flood barrier? What is he burying against? Where is he? What is this flood barrier even? When Ethiopia is dying, the ECC, we'll see. LDK, if I'm better than, I don't know if I'm better than you. Okay. I have only played a couple of big games and they were with friends without Gathering Storm. Yep. Okay, we got a tank push. Rome is gonna get closer to Ethiopia. Ethiopia upgrading tanks, and it looks like he's gonna have significant strength here. We still don't have planes in the air from Japan. He's gonna need to wait a while. Of course, the weakness in Ethiopia's defense are these calves over here, and of course, the tanks are the stronger units of the bunch. Definitely strong enough to fend the tanks from Rome's only measly 100 points. We got more tanks getting hard built from Rome, getting also to switch towards cav armies. This is going to help him get those helicopters in in the next one, and he can definitely just wrap around to the north of Gondar with those extra points of movement from those helicopters. Now looking at the west here, Norway is putting another one of these armies, getting anti-air guns in the air, well, to protect his cities, I mean, in the production queues. We do have Korea getting biplanes out, which is going to put quite a bit of pressure right now. They're going to get a bit of experience, free experience from attacking his opposing units without counterattack. And I'm pretty sure we're going to need to wait for him to upgrade them into fighters. He needs to pull them back in his borders if he wants to do that. And I still did not see biplanes or fighters getting out from the lands of Titiits, but that was because he didn't have advanced flight. Maybe right now we're going to see fighters and everything getting upgraded here very quickly. Well, Rome is about to get close up and personal with these Ethiopian camps. It looks like he's not going to have enough movement, is he? Yeah, well, it didn't matter. He one-shot the cav. He actually one-shot the cav. Okay, these tanks were definitely weaker earlier. Oh, well, he's in a Dark Age and he just put the +5 card. These were 103 right now. Words of Religion, combat strength from the military alliance, combat strength from Intel. He does have +5 melee. Okay, anything else? And flanking. Okay. Well, you can see these are now strong enough to actually push through the tank cores of Ethiopia, especially if they do manage to get triple attacks in there. And of course Rome does attack with his artilleries first, putting those units to fend off with less strength against their opponents. For example, this one over here has -3 because he's damaged, and you can see how much that matters. We do have a tank army getting upgraded in Japan's border, well, between borders, I should say, in between borders. And where are the, okay, there we go, one bomber in 2 turns from Tokyo, and he's building up his brote at centers here. 323 culture, 700 science, 856 production. I think Titiits is flexing Tokugawa a little bit. I think he's flexing Tokugawa a little bit. Anyway, let's actually see what's going on here. Tank corps from Scythia. Let's see if they can push. No, they cannot push through Spain. They cannot push. Intel, Garrison, Defender, that's +9 that Spain has here. That's just, he cannot push. Oh well. It is what it is. Let's see what's happening here. This is probably going to be where we're going to watch in the next part of the game. We don't have that much time until the next World Congress. And I guess we're going to need to see if there's going to be a good enough defense from Ethiopia to stop this attack. And while we are... I'm actually waiting for Japan to put up more effort here. We got 2 turns for a bomber, another 4 turns for another bomber. Doesn't seem like he's going to be right, you know, right there on time. It's going to be late, like 3 turns. Desing like 3 turns with the attack of Rome. Tank Army is getting 4 turns in the city of Norway, and I do see he's getting Rule Valley in Nidaros for those extra production points. That's going to put that capital significantly higher. He's right now on 130, and that's not Magnus in there. That is Moksha in there. Okay, I think this is important, right? The first moves of Phyrsos. Is he going to take out tanks, or is he going to keep on pushing to get the... Oh, I guess we see the same thing happening here. He's not really getting the first moves. Okay. Now the tanks are wrapping around another tank. Getting the artilleries through. Getting those attacks going. Oh, that kind of looks like a dead tank.
Shall be United Primer. Natro 0225.
Natro, thank you so much. Hey, thank you so much, sir. Good evening. I'm very impressed with Spain too. Yes, Spain should have died there, but he didn't. He did amazing. He did very well to actually withstand this attack. And I do have to point out the Roman artilleries actually are enough to actually take a shave off enough strength from these tankers to allow the units of Rome to keep on pushing through. And while we will see the first bomber deployed next turn, we got 2 more coming up in the next 2-3 turns. Airports in the southern cities for more aluminium, and it looks like the Air Force is just going to get bigger from now on. Ethiopia doesn't have anti-air guns yet, but he does have steel walls. He should have the ability to get a few. I do also notice Harald is going for combined arms. We might be seeing nukes faster than anything else on him, while DK is going for advanced ballistics on the other side for 2 turns. Colonialism also coming up from him. Fighters getting up in the air from Norway soon in 3 turns. And of course he keeps on getting that, trying to get that Rule Valley. He switched to fascism and he's getting his war department. He's probably gonna try to switch to democracy afterwards to get everything else. Cold War coming up in 5 turns. Combined arms next turn. Looking at Phyrsos 328 science, he's going for flight in 2. He definitely wants the balloon ability on his units. Getting that extra range on the artilleries is going to be very important in the upcoming stage. He's also upgrading his economy with a lot of banks. He shaved off a lot of gold pattern because he upgraded his tanks, but it looks like their economy is actually able to keep this, or I should say absorb this. While this army of banks and the stock exchanges is going to finish in his territory, he's definitely going to have enough gold to go through the next part. We do need to see what's going to happen here though. Science victory on Korea. What is the last take company win condition? It's Diplo. I think it's Diplo. It's Diplo on Ethiopia. We got Ethiopia here with 8 out of 20, and that's without statue, and I think without Potala. So he could get like 4 more points without noble as well. That's 5 points. Also, it might be a domination because of Scythia. So I'm gonna go through a few ifs, ifs and buts. You know how it is. Ethiopia, if Ethiopia defends Rome and stays alive, he's gonna keep alive the dream for a Diplo. If that happens, Scythia has the opportunity to try to go and push against Spain and try to take him down altogether. So this is his next mission, and that's exactly what you see over here happening. He's getting a lot of military hardware to push Spain and take out an opponent member from the Congress. If they do that, they have superiority over there on the votes, and they will secure the Diplo if the World Congress activates. While east side, on the east front, we do need to see Korea defend himself, and what he is doing right now, he's building more defensive capabilities than anything else. Finally, look at that. He actually needed to chop all of these marshes and rainforests from the west of his What is this? Gross Gegdu 31. This is him being extremely annoyed with what's going on in his capital. Kicked up. Does this mean something in French? I don't think it means it, but does this mean something in French? Finally, I can see a game live where fighters fight with each other instead of being immune units. Maybe outplay that band out of Freritos on the war. Like CTF first moves are deadly. Yes. I mean, look at him go. He's actually pushing through the Spanish defense. Granted, there weren't tanks upgraded everywhere, and these units, but these units are more than strong enough to withstand attacks. Not triple attacks, though. Or are they? No, no, I don't think they can actually withstand triple attacks. Well, quadruple attacks if you count the artilleries. We do have the military engineers getting also them with quite a bit of extra bonuses. The roads, and yeah, this is what I was referring to. They can't really withstand 3 attacks, but they could have if those artilleries would have shot. I think they definitely could have. As in both of them they would have shot. I don't know why they didn't shoot, but I guess it is what it is. Okay, what's happening here? Okay, we do have Rome managing to carve a path towards La Libella, and he does have the opportunity to take out another tank next turn. While I don't think he lost a single unit, he actually took out 2 tanks here, 1 here and 1 here. This is a problem because at the moment we don't have Ethiopia with enough faith per turn, nor does he have enough production to actually recover these units if he loses them so quickly. And right now these tanks are actually very close up and personal with the artillery of Ethiopia. These are gonna be extremely squishy. Probably one shot. Yeah, they are getting one shot by the Roman tanks. And where bombers? Jet bombers from Japan deployed in Otsu. We do have another one getting out in 2 turns. Oh my god, so many of them. Okay, so we got already 2. No, this is a fighter. Wait, he switched to a fighter? Interesting. Anyway, he has enough. He has already 1 deployed in Otsu. He's gonna get a fighter here. He's gonna get another one next turn, and I do see another 2 other than that being built. 5 is gonna be more than enough to go through all of Ethiopia's defenses. And to be honest, it kind of looks like Rome broke Ethiopia's defenses. I don't think at this point it doesn't look like Ethiopia will have anything other to do than try to fend off attacks, try to slow down this takeover of his empire, and try to get a safety settler out. This will expose England to also attacks, and I'm pretty sure the jet bombers would be more than capable of taking out English cities here. While at the moment I do see Scythia is managing to get through the defenses of Spain. It looks like he's gonna push towards the city of Toledo and just gonna wrap around the Spanish units. And we got Gigi being called out from La State Company with the push of Rome against his opponents. He did manage to take out what Ethiopia was building as a defense, and with no victory in sight, we did have La State Company conceded the first game against Freritos de la Vega on the Rich Highlands map.
By your actions this day,
Korean city production. Yes, let me finish this animation here. Seemed like it was LSC favored. It seemed like, but look at that. The game got played out. Strategic moves, tactical choices were made, and at the end of the game, Freritos won it. There were quite a few interesting pushes. Definitely Ethiopia with the Oromo push slowed down significantly Rome over here. We did have also a bit of a disturbance in Korea, but I don't think it was that much. It was important, but I don't think it was that much. And what happened here with Spain, man? Spain did unbelievable. Iron Man Spain is holding strong against Scythia Xpli. This would have taken them a long time, and Spain, I think, would have had that time to get a settler out somewhere. Let me actually take a look on the screen and see when they're joining together. We don't have them right now joining, or not yet. Oh, I need to switch a lot of settings. Give me a second. This. GG, well played.
GG.
Ah, bonsoir, bonsoir Lich.
Bonsoir.
Oh, il y avait Abel au cast là.
Ouais.
Oh là là.
You should
dois aller
start,
voir ça.
Michael, if you want.
First, why did you remap the first one? Both of you wanted to get out of that one. Didn't seem like it was that heavily favored.
We had cheat spawns, I think that resumed the.
We had City against Varangian too.
Okay. And you were close to each other at least. You had the 4-4s. Yeah, east west.
Yeah, but overall we didn't like our spawn at all. So
Yeah.
recently we decided to remap if we don't like our spawn.
And then you saw Rome spawn.
On the first one? Or on the second?
No, this one. This the 20 plus stone and quarries to
I mean,
improve here.
At the beginning it was pretty sad, but it went better and better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw them popping one by one, 3 by 3.
Yeah, it was a great pantheon. Very good. Very great. And well played about your game. It was very good game for you, from you, Frerito. Very easy game. I feel because you just outsim your opponent in this game. I feel like this in my point of view. Est-ce que vous pouvez dire quelque chose par rapport à ça? Est-ce que vous avez ressenti la même chose?
Je les ai bien au-dessus, moi.
Non, mais toi, voilà.
Mais vas-y,
Toi, il y a eu des erreurs que j'ai pointées du doigt. Voilà.
Non, mais c'est bon, c'est bon.
Ah, mais attends, il a même pas fait son petit leçon défenseur de la foi un peu plus tôt, quoi. C'est dommage quand même, il l'a fait tour
Petit bof.
80.
Avant, je me sentais pas trop en danger. C'est vrai que j'ai fait beaucoup de minutes.
Parlez du leçon.
Ouais, en plus, c'était spread du côté de l'Angleterre, donc tu pouvais lui mettre une petite pression. Tu vois, c'était rigolo. On s'attendait, en plus, on t'avait vu Oligarchie, à ce qu'à un moment, peut-être que tu mettes une petite pression conquistador sur la ville de Stoke-upon-Trent. Tu t'as essayé de le faire, mais c'était bon.
On coule pas sur les golds pour les upgrades et du coup, j'ai pas voulu trop, tu vois. Enfin, en fait, j'avais prévu à la base, j'avais beaucoup d'unités de combats rapprochés, mais on n'a pas les thunes pour. Je me suis dit que ça servait à rien aussi. Ouais.
Ouais, je suis d'accord avec toi, ça sert pas à grand chose. Est-ce qu'on a les autres joueurs qui sont là aussi?
Pas
encore.
C'est un peu chaud, mais les cavaleries de Phyrsos décident littéralement de la gamme, probablement. Donc, à partir de
Les
là,
cavaleries vers le.
sur le coréen, ouais. Je pense que c'est
Non, en vrai, c'était
non,
bien.
ça
mais
fait
ça-
pas
On était bien, mais il avait quand même un bon setup indus, il avait tenu relativement bien en tech. Donc
Ça a pas fait tant de dégâts, mais ça l'a forcé à prod des trucs, c'est déjà
Voilà. Oui,
Il y
c'est
a-
déjà bien.
Il y avait
d'accord.
Spriggan derrière, quoi. Donc c'était.
Moi je me
Ça
suis
va
dit, les gars, j'aurais pu faire beaucoup mieux, j'étais vraiment pas focus dans la game, vous avez dû remarquer.
GG.
Bon, ça
On a-
va.
GG.
Bah, ça s'est bien passé, Spriggan.
C'est bien.
Ouais, mais je répondais à pas mal de messages à côté, je checkais pas, par exemple, la religion, j'ai absolument
Ah,
pas
les
check.
meufs. Ouais.
Je regardais vraiment pas les religions, des trucs comme ça, des trucs à la con, et j'ai fait pas mal d'erreurs de merde, alors j'aurais pu être beaucoup mieux à la game.
Tu joues quoi comme Civ, Sprig, avec les pseudos?
Varangian, ouais.
On avait un doute avant.
Il y a eu un débat pendant genre toute la game sur mais c'est qui Varangian, c'est Bart ou c'est Sprig?
Voilà, c'était ça.
GG, la Steak Company. Bien joué à vous.
Ouais.
GG. I do want to ask a question here about the composition of Last Day Company. I was waiting for them to get in. It felt a little bit weird. What was the ideal condition for this setup?
Vous voulez répondre ou je réponds?
Bah, réponds, tu parles mieux.
Win before late game.
Yes, we wanted to
Before
put,
very late. I mean,
yes.
Before
Okay.
CDR.
That's why we
Value.
remap. Yes, that's why we remap the first one
Mhm.
because we wanted to take more to put more pressure on the map
Okay.
with CTR and with
probably
maybe
mistake to
Korea.
remap, I think, but
Ah,
it was a difficult choice.
yes, and we could put pressure on this game, but maybe not enough.
Well, the Oromo definitely slowed down. Sorry.
No, I'll let you go, Michael.
No, go. I think he answered my question. Thank you.
Est-ce que tu as eu l'impression d'avoir réussi à mettre de la productivité justement dans la game, dans cette partie, en tant qu'équipe? Parce que moi, c'est justement le petit point justement où je voudrais vous demander, c'était quoi vos plans de jeu un petit peu dans le début de la partie? Vous avez vu votre draft, c'était un peu plus proactif normalement pour pouvoir faire quelque chose, 4 free simmer un peu avec de la tempo, etc., qui sont pas mal de supports, etc. Donc du coup, le plan de Freritos, ça s'est déroulé à la perfection. Ils ont sim, ils ont out sim au final les 4 cibles en face. qu'est-ce qui aurait pu être fait au final dans la game? Est-ce que tu as quelque chose à me dire par rapport à ça en fait, tout simplement? Est-ce que c'est tout simplement le spawn? Est-ce que c'est la map? Est-ce que vous êtes mal senti à des moments? Vous avez un peu paniqué, un peu stressé? Vous n'avez pas eu envie justement de faire des mauvais plays, tu vois, de faire des erreurs et donc du coup un manque de proactivité à cause de ça?
Bah,
Et dis-moi un peu comment tu as ressenti ce premier match.
en gros, non, ouais, c'est une bonne question parce que c'est une question qu'on se posait juste avant, si on n'a pas loupé des choses et si.
Okay, guys, I think it's much easier to just send you to Legion's stream because I'm not really gonna get to how to say translate what's going on over here, and it will be the same thing over there. It's gonna be talking in French, and I don't really want to disturb them since I'm pretty sure they want to debrief quite a bit. Thank you so much, by the way, for everything, and I do hope we're gonna see each other tomorrow. Change of circumstance. We'll play against Team 2 in the first game out of a best-of-3 series for the finals of the CPL Premier League. We're getting to that point, and can't wait to see them. 1800 GMT. Looks like we're actually in for a treat on the Friday night. Thank you so much for everything. Much appreciated for the follows, for the gifts, for the bits, and not to mention the support of the stream. Thank you so much also for asking a lot of questions. Let's keep on going, and I do hope we're gonna see each other also on Discord to discuss some other topics. You know, a little bit of Amazon over there, talking about the big thing. How was it? Oh my God, Fallout. Anybody watching Fallout? We should be watching Fallout. We're discussing it on Discord. Of course, if you do have any kind of suggestions, you can always shout them out over here on the stream, or try to send me a private message on Discord. It's more than welcome. You have my schedule also displayed on Discord first, but I'm trying to update them as fast as I can on Twitch and on YouTube as well, and I'm gonna try to do a few more posts over there on YouTube. Thank you so much for the subs, for everything, and I do hope we're gonna see each other in the next one. Bye bye.
Et aussi du côté de Sunbro dans cette game, je t'ai pas encore entendu.